Hello, everybody. Welcome today to the EDU Compton USD Showdown presented by the Gamers EDU. We are going to have some hot, high-octane Overwatch action for you here today. I am one of your commentators, Kuba, and joined with me is the always wonderful Eli the Curry. Eli, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful today, Kuba. I'm glad to be here with you all as we introduce our competitors and our tournament director, our program director, Ruben.
Thank you for the introduction. Yes, I'm happy to be here with you all, and this is a great event to culminate and to actually produce this esports tournament for our Compton students and for our Cal State Dominguez Hills. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We are going to be starting off the tournaments coming up right now. We have a great match for you here today. We have, I believe it's Primal Rage versus
Legion. Yeah. This is a competitively balanced matchup. These two teams were actually put together specifically so that it would be close. This will not be a blowout one way or the other. At least that's what I was told. Obviously, our student competitors are looking to change that.
I mean, look, they're hungry for it. They want it. They've been practicing, and
oh yeah,
God knows we all have extra time to practice right now.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And everybody's hungry.
Oh, everybody's
very hungry.
Absolutely hungry. There's nothing that I enjoy more than that hunger I get for a delicious Pizza Hut pizza.
On top of the exhibition we will have between Primal Rage and Legion, we will also be having a halftime exhibition between the mentors of two other teams that are participating in the showdown.
And I believe that those teams had some great names.
Yeah, there are some good names.
There's some great names right there.
So the exhibition will be between the mentors of Team Shadow Strikers and Team Shout Out Betty White. Not Betty White, the mentor, but Shout Out Betty White, the entity. We all respect.
Try not to break right now.
There's no reason to break. It's just love. That's all it is.
It's a great team name. Great
gold
team
medals, Golden Girls, Betty White. It's all how it works.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful. It makes sense to me.
And I believe we have some Q&A with some of the players coming up right now with our tournament director right now, Ruben. Ruben, passing it off to you.
Yes, excellent. Thank you guys. And so we do have our mentors on today, and so they are here to talk a little bit about the process, talk about what they're going to be showcasing their skills in today. So if we can get our mentors on, let's see if we can get them live. The audio? Okay. And just in the meantime, as we get them live, essentially our mentors have been helping our Compton USD high school students throughout this process. This was a 4-week summer camp that we were able to produce.
Yep.
And so that was really neat that we got a chance to do this in the midst of COVID. So we were able to bridge relationships and at the same time teach some of the students the gameplay aspects and actually teach some of the academics behind it as well. So that was really neat to actually encounter that experience.
Yeah, I believe you were telling us a little bit earlier about that, how you had like esports speakers coming in on giving presentations, and not even just esports speakers, but just industry speakers in general to help give some background, not only in the esports side of things, but the production side of things.
That's totally right. Yeah, we brought esports guest speakers that are in the industry today, and they came in to actually talk to our students about really the evolution of how they got where they got to, pursuing their dreams and passions, being able to actually empower our students, bringing in also more diversity. We need more of that.
There needs to be less dudes that look like me in esports. Absolutely.
No, you're great. You're great.
I know I'm great.
Kuba, you're great.
We only need like 3 of me. And like Jack Black made a gaming channel, so now we only need 1 more. So.
Oh my gosh,
that's a lot of personality.
It's a little much.
All right, wonderful. So I believe we've got our mentors on right now. Can we? Sure, we got audio on our stream just to be on the safe side. We are capturing some awesome interviews right now, so we don't want to miss it. So we're going to get our mentors in just a moment, so bear with us.
Anybody want to play rock, paper, scissors?
I'll throw down. Let's do it.
Seriously.
I'm off screen. I can just say whatever wins.
Right? It's the IRC chat.
Taught me how to play rock, paper, scissors, so I was just kind of
Do you want to go on a quick commercial break? It should be live. We're good? Okay, excellent. So let's dive into it really quickly. So mentors, if you don't mind, since you guys have been preparing, just I understand Primal Rage is on against Legion. Let's just put those two mentors on the spot right now. Who's going to take it today?
Obviously Primal Rage. I don't know.
Shout out Benny White is going to swoop in and take it.
Man. I mean, Sassy, so they're throwing for fourth.
Very cool. So I heard Primal Rage all talk right now. What about Legion?
I mean, Legion is a team that stays quiet but is respectable, you see. So we just let our skills do the talking. So once your team gets shattered, just remember that we will lose.
I see. Very cool, very cool. So I also understand we have supporters too. If you don't mind.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. So we. And is that shout out Betty White?
Yeah, see, neither of the two teams that are speaking right now matter because they lack the name Shout Out Betty White because Shout Out Betty White's the only team.
He makes a very good point.
Well, and then Shadow Strikers. I mean, you can't be in the shadows too long. Tell us, what's up? What's going on with Shadow Strikers?
That is a summer day, so I don't see any shadows out here.
Oh, I see.
And that's all I can do.
Gosh, I'm telling you guys, like, just all of this talk right now, I'm starting to get hungry too. I think you mentioned it earlier too.
Same. I'm getting like, my tummy's got the rumblies that only like pizza can satisfy, but like not just any pizza, like specifically Pizza Hut, which is a very interesting thing for me. You know, people come up to me all the time and be like, hey, so I heard you used to work at a pizza joint, eh? So what's your favorite pizza place, eh? And I always, kind of think and go, hey, Pizza Hut, because nobody out-pizzas the Hut, eh? One of my favorite joints, for sure.
I love it.
Probably the top.
I love it. Are you guys craving pizza too? I mean, all this talk about pizza, man, I'm telling you, I'm craving, my favorite pizza is pepperoni. Hands down, just your original traditional.
I agree with you. I love pepperoni.
Nice.
Pepperoni on a pizza, I don't think that belongs.
What's your favorite pizza?
Pineapple, you're a coward and a thief. Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Gordon Ramsay says so.
Oh, there you go.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. The sweetness undercuts the saltiness of the meat.
I understand the logic on both. I got to tell you, it just really depends on the mood. But when it comes to pizza, I mean, I even love the stuffed crust pizza, that cheesiness that you get. That am I right? Am I right?
I've been on keto for 2 months.
Once, and it was an upcharge, so like it was like a blessing. I don't know when we tried it, it was like really, really good. And then my parents were like, yeah, no, we're never getting it again. And
Okay.
then I never got stuff crust.
So let's talk about the other styles about it too. Like there's those hand tossed. There's your pan.
Not eating pizza couldn't be me.
I'm telling you, like there is no better satisfaction, especially when you're about to tune in to some action right now, than to have that slice of that pizza.
Gamer food.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? I mean, I can't.
It should be the only game in food. Yeah, like when I was playing PS3 a lot with my brother, and we always like share the console. Every single time in the morning, since my parents would go to work, they would just leave $20 on the desk.
Right on. And you know what? What you're saying right now?
There's $20.
Yeah, $20. There we go. Just some allowance money there.
Money. You need to buy the whole lot.
I'm telling you, it just. I
It's gonna be like that scene in Harry Potter when he goes like, oh, I'm gonna take the whole lot of like the candy. You just gotta buy all of it. The 20 bucks isn't enough.
That's right on. I mean, listen, what you're just saying right now, you're reminiscing of like old times, like those memories when you're a kid and you're with your siblings, and you had great memories and bonding experiences when you shared a piece of that slice of that delicious Pizza Hut pizza. I'm telling you. And I gotta ask you all, like, do you guys like the hand tossed, the pan made? I mean, what's your style of preference? I mean, keep going.
Pan is the only one that matters.
Well,
I've got a fun fact. My parents met working at Pizza Hut. So I know what they hate this pizza.
That is incredible. That is incredible.
That here, Pizza Hut is better than any dating app.
I should try it.
I'm telling you, man. If you don't have that app now, I mean, what are you waiting for right now, right? Am I right? Like it's on my top 3, apps that I use every day. I just like looking at it. I love the color scheme.
It's very aesthetic.
I mean, it's very aesthetically pleasing. Oh my goodness,
It's
dude.
convenient too. It's easy to use.
Easy to use.
Literally,
People are friendly. Oh
I can order
gosh.
pizza from
As a
anywhere.
gamer who never goes past that door, I enjoy convenience and not having to leave the store to get things that I want.
Yes, 100%.
Right on, Joe.
Wet approved.
Right on. So are you saying that we're gonna get fueled just by thinking about Pizza Hut?
I feel like anything can happen if you just think about it hard enough. Just like manifest your dreams and turn them into reality. Whether it be what the heck?
What was that? That was an interruption.
Hello?
Was that?
You guys hear that too?
That's it.
Yeah.
I heard something just
Yeah, I
now.
heard it going.
What was that? Was that coming from you?
Oh my god!
Are you? What? I see our mentors outside their door.
Just got pizza.
Are you serious?
Yo.
Are you serious? No way. We were just talking about Pizza Hut a moment ago.
That's crazy how completely unrelated this is.
Wow. What?
Where's my pizza?
Oh my god! Oh my god! You don't understand what just happened.
Free
What just,
pizza.
what just happened?
It is the
Tell us
joy.
what just
You don't
happened.
understand what just happened. I just got Pizza Hut delivered to my. I manifest my dream into. I manifest my dreams into reality. Y'all heard me speaking about it, and then it just happened. It just happened. What year are we living in? What technology do we have?
I like how one of them got the Cinnabon dessert and
I'm
another one
telling-
got the Hershey's dessert.
This is a full course meal. This is not.
And I see the delivery people there wear their masks like they should, especially during this time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Pizza Hut's where it's at.
Oh my.
Cutting the pizza.
Nobody out pieces the hut, and
This
nobody
is-
provides for the people like the hut.
I agree. I mean,
Speak on it.
This is some real gamer moves right here.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I, no joke, was chewing cinnamon gum earlier, and look at this. Look at this.
I had no idea Pizza Hut delivers Cinnabon. Is that right?
Yeah.
They have
Oh,
so
yeah.
many variety of things. So tell us.
I mean, does the beautiful, aesthetically pleasing logo lie?
That is a beautiful box.
I love it.
That's a really nice
I
looking
haven't had
box.
Cinnabon.
I had
in a
no
long
idea. I'm
time,
learning
and I really
something
want
every
Cinnabon
day.
right now.
I'm telling you.
I
And
restrict
had no
myself
idea.
to one Cinnabon a decade.
Oh my god. I know one of my homies, Adam, would love this right here. Oh, dude, it's so good.
I miss.
Okay, you got to open that Pizza Hut box and tell me.
Oh,
Tell
no,
me what.
we diving in. We diving in.
This is a food.
Everybody,
This
get
is a
your
food
shoes
blog now.
on.
Tell
Who
us.
says
Tell us.
esports doesn't open doors or boxes? Pizza boxes.
Esports is nobody's ever said esports doesn't not open boxes because of all the unboxing channels. All right.
It's true.
This is what brownie cakes is supposed to look like.
Oh my.
Oh yo, is that
gosh.
they brought them wings?
I mean, I'm seeing brownies, wings,
That's not just.
Cinnabon.
That's not just Pizza Hut. That's Wingstop. I'm sorry. That's Wing Street.
No,
Wing
that's
Street.
all- Wing
That's
Street, that's
all of
Pizza
it.
Hut, yo.
That's, oh my gosh, look at that cheesiness. Look at that sausage on top of that.
That
oh
sausage-
my goodness.
Also, shout out safe
Oh, man.
practices. My driver was wearing a mask. A good human being. They looked
Same.
really nice. It was Pizza Hut branded. That's what I'm about. Stay safe, kids.
And hooking it up with the.
Oh my gosh, look at
I
that.
am actually enthralled
You
looking
get
at
to
those.
see
Did you see the size of the sausage on that pizza?
Now,
I
I've
mean,
never
they don't
seen-
skip out on toppings.
Pizza
that's-
Hut brought their A game right
Can we
now.
talk about that? Can we just talk
Every bite's
about?
gonna have that deliciousness.
As someone who worked at a pizza joint for too many years to count, this is some good pizza.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
you look at that
they-
Domino's, and it has those
No,
itty bitty
We're
little.
not talking about that
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
No,
We're
no.
talking
What,
about-
what I'm saying is you compare and contrast.
we're
You see those
comparing and
little
contrast,
bit-
yes.
You see those little pieces of sausage, you're like, this isn't even sausage.
Excuse me.
Then you look at Pizza Hut, and you're like, this is it. This is the move.
I mean, there's no comparison at this point. My
Oh,
goodness.
The blessings.
I mean, the
Jeez.
fact that
The blessings.
we were just thinking about Pizza Hut, and we were talking about the app, and then all of a sudden, you get that Pizza Hut delivered just by even thinking about it.
Just leave the phone on. man.
That's all it
Pizza
takes.
Hut's on the next level. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's psychics over there. They're like
Oh
fucked
my
up their
goodness.
throats.
I was in the middle of a speech about manifesting your dreams.
You were.
And the doorbell rang.
I
You
mean,
can do literally anything.
seriously. Now we have to start manifesting our dreams and other things and see if that comes right out our door. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna think really, really, really hard that somehow we end up getting an extra dub for Shout Out Betty White today. We're not playing. It'll show up on the score sheet. Just watch, because
I'm just gonna start thinking really hard about Pizza Hut pizza. I'm trying to get on their level.
I'm literally can't stop thinking about it.
I just want. Did you see
right.
that pizza?
I mean,
I actually want that pizza.
That was like
That was
television commercial quality, like looking pizza.
Yeah, I want to eat it.
I tell you. So, we will. I'm going to let you guys right now enjoy your pizza as we,
Thank you.
look into
Appreciate you.
potential break here for you guys to enjoy. And in just a moment, we're going to dive into some more content and getting our teams together. So our teams are going to get ready very soon. I'm sure our mentors are going to have to enjoy their pizza as they get
take
ready
your time.
for. Exactly. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at that
Damn.
brownies right now,
Ooh,
and
whole
that
Hershey
pizza.
box?
Oh, Hershey's.
It just goes
Shout
well
out
together.
Hershey's.
Woo. I'm
Your
telling
mommy
you.
come over for more pizza?
You know it's good when you gotta dance with it.
Seriously.
Take a bite, bust a move.
Oh my gosh, man. I just keep seeing that pizza getting bigger for some reason. It just keeps getting bigger. That's
the
And
zoom.
that's your dreams, manifesting them into infinite pizza.
So saucy.
It's so saucy. Very cool. All right. Well, we'll take it to a little
jeez,
brief
man.
little break. Mentors, thank you so much for chiming in, and enjoy your
Shout
pizza.
out Pizza Hut.
Yeah, no joke. Shout out to Pizza Hut. Thank you for making this possible for our Compton USD and Cal State Dominguez Hills mentors today. So we appreciate that.
Absolutely. But Pizza Hut ain't the only thing we're going to be seeing today, Eli. We're also going to be seeing Overwatch.
That is correct.
You gotta have that dramatic pot. You gotta let it.
What else are we gonna be seeing today?
There you go.
Overwatch. That's why we're here.
That's
right,
why
that's
we're
right.
here. We're gonna be seeing the games that we talked about earlier. We're gonna be seeing Legion versus Primal Rage.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our match today, to the Compton USD EDU Showdown, where we are going to have the two teams, Primal Rage and Legion, face off today. I'm incredibly excited. How are you feeling, Eli?
I am ready. We have been waiting. We've been talking about this, but it is time soon to get it underway. We do want to note, however, during this match that we are actually doing some raffle giveaways. As you guys in the stream have done a wonderful job. You have populated the chat.
Yes.
We've seen that, and that energy will be represented not only today, but also on Wednesday and Friday. As long as those raffle goals are met, you guys are engaged, and we will be engaged with you. So shout outs to those of you in the chat in the raffles. Looking some great prizes, Pizza Hut and Overwatch.
Pull it up on your phone too. Just multiple viewers no matter what. Get all of those views up and out here to get those raffles. Can we see exactly what we're going to be showing for the raffles right now?
They can.
Yeah, they can see it.
All right, got it for you there.
Perfect.
As you can see, we have some incredible top-of-the-line prizes actually for our tournament winners. You see they're going to be looking at some equipment, some headsets. Gaming Mice is there. You see yeah. That's me. I am not up for raffle.
I am.
You can hit the DMs.
Streamers are not seeing this.
All right.
But you can't hit me up on the DM. We can talk about it.
So you're gonna have the chance to win all of these Funko Pops. A couple of Pizza Hut vouchers will be available every single day. Overwatch bags and a Blizzard balance card for every single loot crate you could ever want to open.
Awesome. No skin left behind.
No skins left behind.
Absolutely. So we just wanted to keep you all in tune on that, and thank you so much for watching that. As we get this match set up and ready to go, we are right now making sure that our teams are in the lobby and that everything is ready so that once we start, we have no more interruptions, we have no more setbacks or any distractions. Pure Overwatch action.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be distracted by how great this game is. I'm not going to be able to take off my eyes from the screen. That's right. I tricked you. I tricked all of you. So between Primal Rage and Legion, who do you think?
So just going off of names, I'm
off
going
of
to restrict
names.
myself. I'm just going to go off of names. I'm feeling the strong vibe from Primal Rage. It's a very strong 50-50 with names like God Jr. and Pashi Goated.
Those are very, very good names. They got a
like-
Plague Doctor in there.
Right? Like, this is either the strongest or you can put together, right? Or like, mistakes will be made.
See, I have big gamer vibes coming from Legion right here, all right? They have Sneaky Turtle, Maya Gonzalez, Indigo, Rain Uwu.
Uwu.
The Uwu
That's
is
powerful.
what really sold me
That's
on
powerful.
that.
Now,
All right.
you have adjective, noun, Sneaky Turtle.
That
That is a classic
that's some-
high-level naming convention.
Absolutely. That's something that Microsoft would have recommended to be your gamer tag in 2008. Absolutely.
It's a danger, right? Like, what if Sneaky Turtle literally is just so focused on getting good at Overwatch that they just started the account and they were like, we recommend the name Sneaky Turtle, and they were just like, cool, fine, I don't care. The name is but a label. All you should know of Sneaky Turtle is what appears in the kill feed.
Absolutely. This is just a name that pops up. It's like Batman, the mask. It's more important.
All right.
Also, it's got 2 pro gamer names in it already. There are esports players named Sneaky and one named Turtle. Combining those,
That's true. That's true. They say dress
This
for the
gamer
job
right-
you want. Name yourself after the players you want to emulate. Sneaky
Exactly.
and Turtle.
and this gamer is about to blow everything up. I believe we're finishing up on getting this last person into the lobby, and then we will get right on to it. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I am just thinking about how awesome this is as a concept. Not gonna lie, I am an adult. I missed out on the
Wait,
wave
you
of
are?
esports. Yeah, despite my relatively immature speaking and thinking in times, I'm just actually happy to
Ignore
have
my
this.
full-grown beard and weight problem. I'm 14, just like all of you.
Right. I'm actually really, it's awesome to see organizations and groups reaching out to children in all communities, bringing them together, because that's what esports should be.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it is.
And in some fields, it just hasn't reached that point yet. But we are taking those steps. We are getting there to it. And I'm very, very happy about all of it.
Yeah, glad to see them changing things around. And I do know that some of these kids, I was in the Discord earlier today, right? I was doing my prep work, trying to be a
course.
professional.
Of course.
And these kids have actually been
Unlike
playing.
me.
They've been scrimming, they've been reviewing, they've been watching footage. I've been reading now, I was just reading back what I could, and they're actually putting in the work. So I'm excited to see this. I really actually do believe we're going to get a good match. And that's what makes me so excited to have this. These kids are putting in work.
That's fantastic. And that's the number one thing that it comes to not just sports or esports, but competition in general.
Yeah.
Understanding how much work needs to go into it. If you want to be one of the greats at anything, you need to be sinking hours of your time into it and understanding it and knowing how to work hard in the first place.
Yeah.
being able to review those footage, look exactly what your opponent does, and if you're scrimming against them, try to understand their gameplay while not showing off too much of your own, so you still have a couple tricks left in your book at the end of the day.
Absolutely. It is a learning process. It is a improve every day, go along and get better, come back ready to shine. We are right.
Just like Tom Cruise, you live, you die, or you repeat. That's it.
That movie's actually really good.
That movie is mad good. That movie was mad good out of nowhere.
I was not expecting that movie to be ready.
All right, we're waiting on the character picks right now.
Yeah, no, I think we're. I'm not sure, actually. I think.
Are we coin flipping for map?
Yeah, we had Kings Row lined up, which I was really excited for. I mean, if it was up to me, we were just like, nope, Kings Row, get your snipers, get ready, and make something happen. But I'm not sure what the players are. As C teams have selected right now, and I see that Team Primal Rage is going with, what's that? Double shield right now. I see Sigma, I see Orisa, so we're going to have double shield as our tanks, and then healers into deep rocking Moira, and God Jr. rocking Brigitte, which is an interesting choice for that. It's a brawling healer with Lemon rocking Reaper and Pashi Goated looking with Mei. So there's a lot of space control. This is a very dangerous team to get close to. There's a lot of stun there with Mei and Brigitte that will absolutely slow any character down, and it'll be hard to escape. And then Reaper and Orisa obviously just pour in damage.
And on the other side, we're seeing a little bit more of a long-range team with the choices of Ana and then the Junkrat over here to be able to lob those long bombs and those snipers to be able to get those hits that we need.
So as we see right now, we're going to have Team Primal Rage is on the defense, and as you see now, the approach now from Legion, and a big fire strike already from Maya Gonzalez, already at 30% for Reinhardt. That shield is looking kind of low right now, and it's broken. They're going to need to keep Reinhardt upright as that ult percentage goes up. We're seeing right now, as we're watching on Lemon, who's trying to poke away. Reaper can stay really close, put a lot of damage on shields, make it very hard for Reinhardt to stay close. And as you can see right now, God Jr. poking away. Legion is not quite settled on a target yet. They're operating towards the high ground now.
Yeah, absolutely. And this Mercy staying way far
There's the
back.
approach. Big shatter goes down, and all the stun. You see the Mei wall come up. Maya got the shatter, but wasn't able to follow up. We see the Moira ult now pouring in. That shield's getting low. Maya with the big fire strike on Lemon. They go down, but Indigo is demech. There's the big EMP from Rain, and now looks like Primal Rage is going to be in some trouble. They're backing up.
Oh,
There's another shatter. There we go. Just like that. We talked about it, right?
Eli popping out of his chair on reaction to that shatter has been walled off, and this is going to be a dead Reinhardt right here.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's awesome! Oh my goodness! They said it was summer, but Primal Rage said it will spring forth a Death Blossom 5K. No, thank you. Enjoy your tick, but you will go back to spawn.
Yes, that was
a huge Blossom.
Yeah, such a huge swing in the favor of that Reaper ult right there. The Death Blossom taking out that entire team from behind, as we've all experienced on our own time.
Wow, what a great comeback there. That was actually a really strong approach at the beginning there for Legion, but they weren't able to hold the formation. Lemon was able to slip away. They put pressure on, but forgot about him, and he came back and made them pay.
Absolutely, and that's such a heartbreaking moment when you're just about to catch somebody, they slip away, and before you know it, your entire team's dead.
Yes, and now Legion has to approach not only into the rally that God Jr. just activated, but also Blizzard. There's also a Gravitic Flux and the Bongo from Orisa, so the damage output is going to be incredible. Rain switched off of Sombra onto Echo, so now we're going to have to look at a couple of engagements for Legion where they've got to build ult charge. They really can't expect to win one of these fights unless a major out-of-position situation happens. But you see right now, What a good job Pachigoda did right there. Walled off, and now Maya Gonzalez has got to survive in the square. She's looking all right. Oh, there's a tire, and it catches Your Bad Kid. Now Lemon goes down. Echo putting in work. This is good right now for Legion.
Absolutely, and they need to keep the pressure up. They are down to only 1 minute and 20 seconds to take this point,
Absolutely.
and it's not looking great for them.
No, it is not. The Blizzard came through, stopped there. The why can I never? Because I never get nano boosted. That's why I go struggling. Oh no, Indigo might have lagged out. Oh, this is bad for Legion now.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, we had a lag out there. It looks like Legion got caught.
Yeah, I believe.
So the players are calling for the pause. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that situated right now. I don't know what happened on Legion's end.
Good sportsmanship from both teams right here, taking the time and just waiting it out.
Oh yeah, see, this is real Overwatch. This isn't rank play where somebody lags out and it's like, oh well, I guess you're gonna have to, the SR is mine. Don't worry about it.
In defense, I do that. I don't take it. You take those.
I mean, you don't have a choice in the
you don't have
match.
a choice.
It's not.
I mean, you could disconnect to make it fair.
Somebody could.
All right, yeah, I believe they're deciding to play it out.
Yeah, well, they don't really have it until we get the pause from our staff here. They're just gonna have to work it out. But I believe we'll be able to get a restart with hopefully a minute left on the clock. It was actually at 1 minute when Legion lagged out, which is unfortunate. But it's the nature of things that we're at right now with digital and online gaming. You know?
Of course. And you know what? The fact that we can run these events at all is fantastic. Like, I'm just happy that we're able to be here. Every once in a while, you have hiccups. You and have these hiccups happen in offline events as well. So.
Also, it was set to where only one. It was set to one. It was not set to two rounds. But this is the big Death Blossom we saw Lemon get here. This was when. But you saw the classic mistake right there. They pushed up. Legion pushed out of the box. They were out of the capture zone. They were looking to confirm the kills. They were trying to flush all the Primal Rage out, send them all back to spawn. They forgot about the objective. Lemon was able to infiltrate, get behind the lines. And that's one of the things you just really can't have that happen as a team. You've got to stay focused on the objective. The kills don't matter if nobody is there to cap the point.
Absolutely. And you also have to still be hyper aware when somebody slips away like that. When you don't have eyes on Reaper, that's when he's at his absolute most dangerous. If he gets behind you, I don't care if you're a tank, I don't care if you're a healer, you're dead.
No, this all just life points draining away when Reaper is right there for you.
The man is going to tear through your whole team. Why not? He has free run at it.
He's got infinite shotguns.
That's my favorite, is that he just pulls out more.
He just throws the shotguns down.
He's like, I don't need these.
There's no bullets in these. These are just
These are filled
pure
with
rage.
They're filled with gun food. All right, we're taking.
So what we're doing now is there's a couple of back end things that need to get adjusted. So we're gonna be working on that, getting things situated so that we can actually run the offense versus defense and then swap it on the other side. For those of you who may be new to Overwatch and don't understand the format of the game, we kind of rush right into it in our excitement. Both teams do take turns on offense and on defense.
Yep. And this is an objective-based game. It is not a deathmatch style game. It's not just kill all the enemy. As you saw, people were dying left and right and then just coming right back into it. You're not looking to get the most kills. You're looking to be able to control the most space here.
Exactly. So we're just making sure we get all that squared away so we have the correct rule sets and all that set up.
How do I get them into lobby? How do I get them? 0 is in the lobby. But can you do the actual presets?
Mm-hmm.
So he can make it.
I think we actually said they're actually able to play out right now. They're actually just kind of like scrimming. We can see the outlines.
Yeah.
And I love the enthusiasm. Like, they've been waiting. They've been doing this. This has been part of a mentor and program that these kids have been signed up for some time now. So they've actually been leading up to this.
Yeah, after coming off, not only just that, but coming off of a 4-week training camp.
Yeah. So they're ready to get into it. I know you guys wanted everything to be started, and I know these kids really want to be able to get at it as
look,
well.
I remember when I was in high school, and I had the least amount of patience possible. All right, like look, if there was a game in front of me, I needed it. I needed it right now. So I
Right.
can only imagine these people training this entire time and having it. So we know you're frothing at the mouth, but you're not frothing at the mouth as much as the players are right now.
Right, it's true. You
So we're
want
ta-
it, they want it, we want it.
We wanted it so bad that we didn't have the preset ready. That's how much we jumped the gun.
Exactly. I want it almost as much as I want a cheesy pizza from Pizza Hut.
As well as a delicious Hershey's brownie cookie pizza.
All right, no, but seriously, though, where's the brownie?
But like,
All right,
for real
there's
though?
there's no marketing to that. Who said brownie cookies? I need it. I need it in my life.
Or a Cinnabon brand mini cinnamon roll from Pizza Hut. And if you love the sweet, sweet taste of Pizza Hut as much as we do, make sure to stick around and be able to hit up these raffles. We will be giving out Pizza Hut vouchers.
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for more at the Gamers EDU.
Okay, that's what's gonna be. Okay. And we're back, guys.
All right.
And we're back.
Welcome, everyone.
I didn't see that already.
Eli the Curry here with Kuba. We are back. We have gotten our rule sets formulated.
It's dead zero, Kuba, all right? I didn't sign that contract for nothing.
Hey, I apologize to you and your sponsors.
We have everything set up now. We have all the correct players in the correct spots. Everybody's connected to the game now, and the rule set has been identified. We are ready for some of this Overwatch action. I'm excited, Eli.
Oh yeah, I'm quite ready now. We're back to Kings Row. We are still Legion versus Primal Rage, but it does look like the team names have, or the team colors have changed now. We have Primal Rage now in offense up against Legion there on defense. And now we see Legion rolling out. We're going to have Zero on the Zenyatta, Sneaky Turtle on Moira. Maya Gonzalez still rocking that Reinhardt. Maya Gonzalez had a really good Reinhardt.
Absolutely. We saw a lot of big plays coming from Maya there. Lots of good stops, lots of good pressure applied, and a couple of good shatters coming from it.
Absolutely running behind them as well. And now on DPS, we have Rain Uwu running Junkrat, and was it Matt? I can't read it from so far away. I'm sorry, my glasses aren't strong enough. But we do have Ash. Meanwhile, on Primal Rage, Lemon's still rocking that Reaper. God Jr. still on the Brigitte.
Yeah.
They're running the same setup that they ran in that aborted game. So
Yes, and I really like the choices the team. Primal Rage is on defense?
yeah, they're on offense
No,
now.
Legion. Okay, Legion's on defense right now.
Yeah.
I really like the changes that Legion has made to their team here. I think this is a perfect change with all these minor little swaps that they're making.
Yeah, well, you see Rain clearly now operating with the knowledge that the double shield is going to be in effect with the Junkrat, going to be able to put a ton of pressure on Primal Rage's shields. As you can see them right now moving towards the high ground. Slowly and steadily, they've been able to keep everybody up. The ult charges right now, the percentage is pretty low, except for in too deep on that Moira. You know she's a battery, heals the whole team very quickly.
Yeah.
Already getting close to that coalescence as Primal Rage moves into position from the high ground, looking to
Yes.
find a target.
Don't go
Primal
anywhere.
Rage
Stay tuned
taking
for more
a
at
lot
the
of
Gamers
aggression
EDU.
here, just immediately booking it to get this high ground, treating it like Star Wars Episode 3, knowing they have the advantage now, and being able to get on this point in a much easier fashion. But they are getting picked off right now.
One by one, Pachigo the first caught out. Maya Gonzalez was able to operate off that Discord, took him down very quickly. In too deep, used the coalescence, but wasn't able to keep the team up. And so now it looks like it was going to be a hard reset for Primal Rage as that offensive push was completely snuffed out by Legion.
Absolutely. But I like the fact that they did it so quickly. It leaves them with a lot of time to try again.
Yeah. They're going to be sad now to not have that coalescence going into this, especially with Rain operating that Riptide ready to go. Maya's going to have Shatter coming up quickly now. So we're going to have to see Legion operate a little bit differently here. Try to find a pick, but you see how grouped up and together Team Legion is. It's going to be hard to find somebody isolated, but Lemon's looking to make something happen.
Oh, but Lemon has to quickly escape, goes into his ghost form to stay safe. They are on the point. They're pushing it back.
Yep, they've made it happen now. Looking kind of low here. Maya Gonzalez is down, so the main tank for Legion is out. The push is on. You see them on the point. First tick already gone as they push Legion, who gives it up, and that looks like it will be point A going to Primal Rage.
Yeah, that's huge for Primal Rage. Getting that pick on Maya Gonzalez, taking out their big frontliner. Because, look, Diva's able to tank, but look, Diva's not really able to tank.
She's not the tank that you need. You need that main shield. But right now we see as Maya
Don't go
Gonzalez
anywhere.
trying to be a
Stay
little
tuned for
sneaky
more
hanging
at the
out there.
Gamers
They
ED.
do have their shatter up, so they are ready to take everybody out in one foul swoop. We'll see if this sneaky tactic will be able to work out.
We see
But
the Hulk goes out there from Plague Doctor. They're pushing up forward. They look ready. Maya Gonzalez with the Shatter. We see their health going down, however. They are not looking good. That Shatter did not have maximum impact, and down goes Maya Gonzalez again.
this is going to be a huge push for Primal.
Yes, and then a beautiful wall there from Pashi Golden. Walls off Indigo. D-Mech. That baby diva is going to get baby sat. Built up some orange. Now you're down. Reinu will not able to get anything done as that icky ball from Moira is so powerful.
Yeah, lots of huge picks here. We are approaching the choke point to end all choke points right here on Kings Row.
Yeah, but it is looking so good for Primal Rage. They've almost got 5 ults online now. They do. And all that, Legion has really to protect them from all this is that transcendence from Zero. And it's going to do a lot to protect him, but he's got to be very careful. You know Primal Rage is looking to get him. They force it out of Zero already, and they haven't used anything except for the rally. This is looking great for Primal Rage if they can stay up. Maya Gonzalez goes down again. Now they're pushed back. I don't know.
Huge, just Legion doesn't have the tank pressure that they need. They are unable to keep this front line stable. And Primal Rage is just taking them down one by one, eliminating Maya every single time and then just dominating the rest of the team afterwards.
Absolutely, they pushed them all off. You've got Bridget on top, but looks like Zero was able to take God Jr. down. But unfortunately, Legion was not able to protect the point, so point 2 goes down. You saw Rare Dodger try to throw that bob in at the beginning of that fight, but wasn't able to make it happen. Oh, look at this right now. Zero showing some quick movement. Got a full barrage off on Limit to take him down.
Man's got footsies. All right.
Yeah, there it was. Pashi go to trading with Zero. Reinu pushing out. Legion finally settling things down. Able to clean up there. But point 2 has already been capped. We're already at a point now where Primal Rage is looking to make their final push, and they are looking at a great time right now with 3:24 still on the board as they reset here, ready to march in.
They have so much time to play with right now. They can play it as slow as they want, look for a pick. They are up an immense amount right now, and they have set a very, very, very good precedent for the next round.
Right, we see Lemon now setting up, trying to look for a spot right here. If he can get up and past Reinu, there's the fight right there.
Ooh, good movement there from Junkrat, able to get out of there the moment the Reaper was on him.
Right, but God Jr. caught him on his exit route, was able to bash and finish. Now Reinu is down, Sneaky Turtle goes down. This is big. Zero's got his ult back, but he might not want to use it here. As you see, Legion conceding the corner. They've got a lot of ult, but not a lot of opportunities to use it. They do not want to go straight in and get caught.
The spawn is so close, though, that all of their dead teammates are already back up, being able to take this time, but
this might be a
here's
phase in.
the
There's the Blossom. Zero immediately uses that Transcendence.
Such a good Transcendence.
Yeah, it was perfect. That was exactly what it is. That's every Zenyatta's job. Be
Stop
aware.
Reaper. And oh my God! Reinu coming in with the big tire, blowing up 4 of them and completely resetting the push here. The cart is almost on the point, but this is one of the hardest single points in the game to push at all. Coming into this very, very close up, because even if you take out the members of Team Legion, they just come right back immediately.
Right back. You have to get a really good team wipe, and then you have got to wall off those doors. You've got to stop people from being able to stall. Maya Gonzalez with a big snipe on In Too Deep. That is actually a hard loss there for Team Primal Rage to lose one of their main healers, but they're still going to push in. They're still going to get this Blizzard off. Zero's going to go down. Rain Uwu fell off the map. Never going to get the bomb in. Is it going to be any targets? No. Good movement from Primal Rage to make it whiff. The pressure's still on. This
Lemon
push
is going
still
hard
has
right
hope.
now.
Absolutely. Tank busting as he should. Then we see Maya Gonzalez goes down. Plague Doctor has the bongo out. Yes, so the damage is up for Primal Rage. They are wiping out Legion.
This might be it if they're not able to hold the point long enough.
There's Rainu Wu stalled out. Only so long. Now you see Legion trying to throw everybody at it, take as much time as they can, but they will not be able to stop Primal Rage from scoring the third point with 1:06 on the board. A great offensive round there for Primal Rage.
Absolutely. Primal Rage showing that dominance, showing their understanding of their own team comp, and understanding the big weakness on Team Legion's team comp, that lack of tanks is not going to work well when Reaper is able to get free reign on him with the double shield comp.
Exactly. That is something that's been very difficult. You saw Legion was running that Ashe into double shields. It's very difficult for her. She cannot be next to Reaper. And they did such a good job pushing that Junkrat. Every time you saw at the beginning of the second point fight, Junkrat fighting Lemon, the Reaper versus Junkrat. Obviously, he's got to get out of there, but on his escape route, God Jr. caught him with the Brigitte, and they took him out, and they were so methodical, looking for those angles, looking for those heroes, those out-of-position moments to follow up, get the kill, and then roll with the damage as a whole team.
Absolutely,
really
exactly what you need to be doing in Overwatch at all times. All right, we are seeing the switch now. We'll see if Team Legion can actually bring it back here.
Yeah, there's a different setup here now. We've got Maya Gonzalez still on Reinhardt, but Indigo now, instead of Diva, we're going to get Zarya, a natural pairing with Reinhardt.
Yes, a little bit more of a tanky accompaniment for Reinhardt. It's still that sort of like main tank, off tank situation, not running like a double shield comp, but Ryan is always in the front line. He's always got that rectangle up, and so Zen is... I can't talk right now. She's going to be able to shield him at any given moment, be able to save, and then also be able to stop those picks. If anybody's getting on, if their comms are good, should be able to protect their carries.
Right, and as we see right now, Zero getting ready to
going
sneak
in
him
fast!
into the fight. Yeah, this is Lucio right here. Take it to him in the quick blitz to see what they can find. Plague Doctor goes down. Rare Dodger on Reaper was able to get that pick, and you see Primal Rage immediately backing off the point. Already, Legion almost has a full tick. There it goes there. No, almost, but Primal Rage is starting to settle things a bit. Ooh, big picks there from Rare Dodger.
Oh my God.
Gets Pashi. Indigo takes out Lemon.
And Zero did such a good job there, pushing the two members that were holding them off from getting that one tick off of the point, so it snapped in immediately, creating the momentum to be able to take this entire point in 1 minute.
Exactly.
They have so much time to take this next point. They have 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see how the push is, and they are just continuing the onslaught. Zero is all the way deep right now.
They're trying to push Pashi Goated off. They got Bat Spawn, and you see Legion trying to reset it before eventually having to pull back. That's a great job there from Primal Rage, coming to rally around Pashi. Obviously, May has great sustain on her own. She can wall. She can also go up into the Icicle, become impervious and heal, but still needed a team to come represent for her.
May is always about being an annoying little girl that just slows and controls your entire team, and she does a great job at it.
Survival, man.
Survival.
You haven't seen her character movies? It's all about survival, yo. Never giving up. And I see Maya Gonzalez with another big pick on Pashi Goated. Rainu will catch us in too deep, and already Primal Rage is in some trouble.
I don't know.
That payload moving.
I don't know who this Legion is now, but they're definitely not the team that was playing on defense. They're showing this mad aggression right now, getting these picks and carrying themselves forward as fast as possible.
Well, it's all about the team comp, right? We see now Rare Dodger not running Ashe. We know Rainu was running Junkrat earlier, but you see what they're happening together with Zero on that Lucio. They're speeding up. They're pushing past the double shield. They're not allowing Primal Rage to set up and engage the way they want to, and this pace has gone terribly for Primal Rage on this defense.
They have so much time to push these points right now. They are almost to the second checkpoint. Yep. The Blizzard goes down, but it doesn't pick anybody off.
No, it's just used to zone them off, keep pushing them back. You see God Jr. switched off to the Lucio now, trying to match that space control with the big boop, trying to match that speed. And I like that out of Primal Rage. God Jr. recognizing that the fight was different than the one they had before. They were going to have to adjust their strategy to get used to that. And that is a good bit of them now. As they actually have some time now, they've pushed the payload back. They're at this choke point. Primal Rage has an opportunity to get some of that time off the board and even things up a bit. And another lag out, and it's Indigo again. Oh, no.
Yeah, unfortunately, Indigo's connection just not holding up for the entire time here. So huge. We got the pause right now, but let's reflect on a little bit of what's been going on here. We saw such a huge advantage coming from Primal Rage in the first half. Legion getting absolutely steamrolled. That Maya Gonzalez was getting picked off constantly. Their second tank wasn't being able to make it happen. But these adjustments, this adaptation coming from Team Legion is absolutely huge right now.
Yeah.
We are seeing a completely different game sense from them. They're getting these picks, and they're taking advantage of every single moment that they can. When before, on the defensive side, even if they got a pick, you would kind of see them be a little bit wary. See them hold back, not really sure what to do. But with this, every time they get a pick, commit.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a really good job. So it looks like we're going to be back. I believe Indigo is back in.
Yep, looking like Indigo is back in, getting immediately back on the same character.
Yeah, but we were in the middle of a fight, mind you, right when Indigo lagged out. And it looks like Primal Rage has wasted no time getting into that. We saw the Blossom out of Lemon. No Lemon has those Blossoms on deck, always willing to show the fruits and flowers of their labor as they stall out another push from Legion.
Rare 101 does have their ultimate up. They do have a Death Blossom on the side of Team Legion, so we can see if they are able to return the favor as they were just handed.
Yeah, both characters are both teams with Coalescence. With the ult advantage, I would say actually being in Legion's favor, obviously having 2 up. And we'll see how quickly they're able to build up the rest of those ults. We know Reinhardt's ult charge is actually one of the fastest in the game, so you have to be wary, and Maya has done an excellent job, but he does have to mind that main now. As they push in behind that Coalescence, we see it now out of both teams now fighting over it. Look at the wave motion. Oh, my goodness.
Yes. And you're seeing a lot of understanding on exactly how to fight this team coming from Legion. Understanding that first shield, you just run through it.
Right? Just step past.
Just ignore it. Just you run right through it and immediately get to a position where you can start damaging the only shield that really matters, which is that Reinhardt shield.
Yep.
And we are seeing this big push right now. Good contests from Primal Rage.
God Jr. is absolutely pestering Maya Gonzalez, staying all over it, and that cart is going nowhere.
Yes.
Already was pushed back, and what was such a great offense from Legion has really now struggled to try to get to the second point, but they are starting to pull it together. Lemon gets picked off by Rare Dodger in the Reaper Mirror, and now we get the big beat out of Zero, which will protect the team. That Blizzard had caught almost everybody, but that beat was able to save them, get the shield health, so nobody got picked off. Legion still with a chance.
Yes, the real MVP that we've been seeing from this side of the game has been Zero on Lucio.
100%.
Zero's Lucio has been pestering, obtaining points, dropping ults exactly when he needs to. And let's see if they are able to get in. They have 1 minute and 26 seconds left now.
They will take this. There was a huge shatter from Maya Gonzalez.
And they
were
get
talking about dropping beats. They were dropping bodies. Maya Gonzalez clearing out the points. They get out of here. Point 2 belongs to the Legion. As they march on.
And as we were talking about before, this is one of the hardest points in the game to push. Doesn't matter what map or what team you're on. With how close this is, it's going to be very tricky. We want to see that advantage coming from Legion. They want to wrap this up as fast as possible for that overtime time.
Absolutely. They need to make sure that they finish with some amount of time on the clock so that they can get an offense and have a chance to win this. Rare Dodger, I don't know how to say it.
I'm just calling him Rare 101.
They get picked off by N2D. Maya Gonzalez is actually able to get a pin on Pashigoted, and another beat there from Zero gets out. A return beat from God Jr. It's a battle of the DJs, but Maya Gonzalez drops the shatter. Are they able to follow up? There goes Plague Doctor. There goes Lemon. It's looking really good for Legion now.
Looking very good. And Zero pushing them all back. Lots of movement options here. The Blizzard gets dropped. Trying to stop them.
They're all in there, but are they able to finish off the picks? There it is. Primal Rage following it up. There's a beat. Another boom from Zero.
Zero is trying his hardest to push the point right now. He is fighting the entire enemy team.
Oh man, with another boom. Zero is actually putting in work, but they're not able to move the payload. Now with Primal Rage that far around, they go down. Zero putting in 100% effort.
I don't know how I feel about Zero committing that hard to that at that moment. Might have been a good idea to retreat at the time, but you know what? Sometimes you got to go hard.
When you build that much ult, though, you drop a beat and you're coming back into the fight at 78%. I honestly, I'm not sure. I really, You have to commend Primal Rage really for committing to the defense right there. Cleaning up, finishing. You never want Lucio to be the last hero left because he is such a good
We are seeing that the Osira ult and the Death Blossom are both available right now from Team Primal Rage, and the clock is ticking. Lemon gets a pick on Rain Uwu. That's a huge loss for Team Legion.
Yes, you did not want that to happen. Not with the tire up. You wanted to be able to move in with that. Rare 101 with the Blossom, able to get Pashi goaded. The beat dropped there from Zero, pushing in. Plague Doctor goes down along with their Bongo. There's the Blossom from Lemon, takes out Sneaky Turtle, but the job for Primal Rage still needs to be done. They still got to get this Reinhardt and this Lucio off the point. 22 seconds left now for Legion. It's actually not looking that good. Down goes Rain Uwu's tire. Indigo falls. Rare 101 falls. It's looking good for Primal Rage. They're finishing up their plate. They're pushing Legion back and saying, not today, not on King's Row. I don't care who your healer is, who your mentor is. We have put in the work. The wall's there, and with 5 seconds left, can Legion make something happen?
Yeah, absolutely. Put your mentor in all you want. We'll beat you all the same.
Oh my goodness. Rain Uwu gets the pick on Posh Goated. There's the Gravitic Flux. Zero goes down. The mentor goes down. Does Legion have what it takes? Mike gets the pin on Plague Doctor, but your back kid responds.
The defense from Primal Rage right here is staggering. They've realized earlier on that this offense coming from Team Legion, the only way to beat it back is with more offense on their own side, clashing head first and seeing one of the most chaotic rounds that we've seen so far.
Now Zero's back to the point, got the boop on your back kid, but they go down to a boop from God Jr. Says, look, your time is over, old man. The youth will run this day. Primal Rage takes King's Row. They do not care. They do not care. These kids have been practicing. They've been training. They've been reviewing footage. The time is now for Primal Rage to take King's Row.
Absolutely. And now we're about to see the world's greatest tire right here.
Yo, this was a 4-wheel drive right here. Look at this.
Pulled up. Good. Bounces it off the wall to stagger it so it doesn't get blown up. And then the quick fist pumps, knowing that they just got play of the game.
Oh, yeah. Big tire there. We saw from Rain Uwu, did a strong job, but it is a team game. It is about the objective. Primal Rage able to finish off and take game one. This is a first to three best of five match, so that is only 1-0. We still have a lot more Overwatch left to go as these two teams.
Absolutely, and we are going to be moving to Lijiang Tower for game two, I believe.
All right, so that is a control map, so that is a King of the Hill style.
Yes.
Up to 3 rounds, where each team contests for one single point on the map to gain control of it and get the percentage all the way up to 100%. So this is going to be a much more direct style of team match, if that's where we end up. Looks like we're going to go to a quick break.
All right. So I'm going to take a quick bite of my Pizza Hut brand pizza. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in so far. We will be right back.
Are we bad?
Go.
All right, and we are back with the match in progress. Legion did not want to be stopped. They could not be contained. The Pizza Hut has been consumed. The point has been taken. Legion wants more. As you can see now, we are on Ilos. We are still running control map here. This is still point. So the rules still apply. And you see Legion now on a very good, this meta pick from Legion right now actually is why they were able to take that first fight. You see Rare one-on-one on the Pharah, Sneaky Turtle on the Mercy. That Pharah Mercy combination, one of the staples of Overwatch, a classic formation. And on Ilos, those wide open skies, Pharah can rain down. And will rain down mostly uncontested because Primal Rage is running with the same team comp that they ran on King's Row. As you see, a big boop from Zero gets your Bad Kid and Plague Doctor both put out there. That makes it hard now for that Moira ult that Into Deep used to actually have any effect. And we see the the Pharah ult go down on God Jr. This is looking like another failed fight for Primal Rage. Lemon left alone as he has to ring himself out to avoid being staggered. What are you doing, Dirk? Staggered.
You do that in every game. What?
But we're seeing this now from Primal Rage, is that this comp that they run in and this lack of variety is really going to make it hard for them.
Oh, yes.
Bridget.
Absolutely. But you are seeing a little bit of flexibility coming from God Jr. here, switching back and forth on and off of Lucio.
Yeah. The issue is just that the contesting of the point. You see right now, Legion got off of it. They are able to take Maya Gonzalez out of their ult. They did get that Blizzard down, and so it looks like they're trying to flip the point. They're very close now as Legion is surrendering that fight. Wait, are we going to get more right now? Rain Wu is looking like they still want to get it. The point did flip to Primal Rage, but Legion is pushing back up. Indigo gets demeched, but it's looking poor for Legion. They're going to have to back out and give this one up, even as Rare 101 gets a pick on Into Deep.
And this is a huge get for Team Primal Rage right here. They were a smidgen away from losing this round out immediately.
Oh, yeah.
And being able to hold this point, get this percentage that they need, not getting picked off. Lemon getting kicked off right now, but able to get survived. The shield from Osira is going to be able to save her.
Making them back in. And there's a huge difference for Team Primal Rage running this double shield comp to be able to play the point, play those shields out, wall off the angles, make it harder for Legion to engage and find those picks. But we see right now, already Maya Gonzalez back into it with that Winston, trying to find somebody. They're contesting. It's a free-for-all right now. Into Deep has the ult out. Plague Doctor has the ult out. God Jr. has to rally up. But still, Legion able to find the first pick, the second pick, and now Legion looks like they're going to be able to take this fight. But just like that, God Jr. says, do you not know my name? Do you not know my father?
Lemon being able to take Diva out of that mech right now, but Rain Uwu's Doom Fist is just taking out everybody right now.
Punching and punching, still on the point. It hasn't flipped back to Legion yet. The fight is still going. So Primal Rage still racking up ult percentage, even as Maya Gonzalez takes the glasses off and starts wiping the walls with all the remaining members of Primal Rage. They are finally able to flip it back towards Legion.
That's huge, and we're seeing, we talked about a little bit earlier on Team Primal Rage's team.
That's a huge pick.
How they are able to just have these double shields, be able to zone everybody out, and that's, I believe, why Team Legion went over to Winston. Winston is able to jump past all of that, get immediately to where he needs to be, and cares a little bit less of defending the rest of his team.
Yeah, much more mobile on the dive composition that Team Legion is using, but it's actually looking kind of rough right now. We're going to have to, this is all on Rain Uwu and Dodger 101 to get it done, but they cannot contest. Moira so strong in those composed spaces, keeps their health up, keeps her health up, does damage. She does never need to reload, so Primal Rage is actually able to take that. That was a round-deciding fight in that moment. They're able to stave it off.
And we're seeing Legion switch to the Wrecking Ball right now. Hamtaro about to make it happen.
Maya Gonzalez says, all right, that's enough, Winston. The Primal Rage was used. It wasn't effective. Reaper is known as one of the best counters to Winston. So even though the pick isn't great for Rare 101's Pharah, it was doing real damage to Maya Gonzalez. We see the switch, as you mentioned, to Hammond. There's the beat going in now. Legion trying to get it all done at once. We see the bomb now go up, but Primal Rage with a again, another dodge bomb. Rare 101 goes down. It's looking kind of poor right now. Rain Uwu has to activate that ult immediately.
Yeah, Rez's Rare 101. Rain Uwu getting the pick on God Jr. Rain Uwu ulting Plague Doctor.
Yeah, 2
And
picks
Maya
there.
Gonzalez showing exactly why this Hamtaro is not your average hamster, taking them all down. Rain Uwu picking off Lemon, and this is looking very good for Team Legion.
Absolutely. Even at 99 seconds now already, Primal Rage is stuck in stall mode. You see right now that Pashigoda was trying to stall it out as best they could, get the rest of Primal Rage time. And you see, it still hasn't been flipped. So Primal Rage actually still has control of the point, even though you can see Legion has it. They're still trying to stall it out, but they cannot finish it. Too much movement.
Yeah, God Jr. held it off as long as they could, but unfortunately, it just wasn't in the cards. So we're going to be moving on to round 2 of this control game.
Yes. And that was it was a tale really of 2 different situations there. At first, Legion with the meta pick, the Pharah, had such a great advantage. They were looking extremely good. But then we saw some great plays out of God Jr. and out of the support from Primal Rage. They were able to take it.
Absolutely. And this point right here, this is my favorite map in the game.
Ruins?
I love watching Ruins. Ruins is great.
Because
Ruins is the Overwatch equivalent of Melee's Hyrule Temple. Because there's Ruins Fight Club in the middle, and then there's Weenie Hut Jr. all around the outsides.
Oh yeah, the sides is where that's where you go when you're not
So
strong enough to stand in the middle.
You're drinking a little bit of water. You're like, all right, put me back in.
All right, so now we do see Maya going back to the Reinhardt. We're seeing still the Pharah out of Rare 101, but now Primal Rage is showing a little bit of adaptation here. Pashigoda has switched off to McCree, so that's going to do a fair job now.
Also, we have seen on Team Legion, Zero switching off of Lucio and onto Ana.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's a lot more long-range space on Ruins, knowing being able to zone out is a little bit more of an option here. I like the choice, knowing that you don't really need to rush onto this point, because like we said, it's a fight club, everybody's allowed in.
Absolutely, but Randall Wu actually on McCree themselves actually able to take down Pashigoda. Rare 101 taking out Plague Doctor, still on that Orisa. So things are looking good for Legion with early control of the point. They've been able to stabilize, get a couple of picks. Going to make it really hard for Primal Rage to really try to contest all the way in at this initial fight. Obviously, no team's going to have ults right at the beginning, so those first picks were really good. And we should note now that we actually have a Zenyatta pick out of God Jr. who's really showing off a wide variety of support.
Yes.
And Too Deep has stayed with that Moira. One of those classic heroes. You can almost never go wrong with Moira.
Absolutely. You're not seeing a whole ton of flexibility from Team Primal Rage, but God Jr. has been cycling through these supports, knowing what he needs at every single given moment and being able to make these plays.
Yeah, absolutely. As we have a little bit of technical issues right now, we're kind of looking at the wall commentating the life bars. We see Rainu will get a pick of God Jr. as Primal Rage contests this point. You see Legion in formation. Wow, Rare 101 standing on the ground for some time in the skies. But Maya Gonzalez able to pick off Plague Doctor, and it's looking like another hold here from Legion as Primal Rage trying to take this point. But Maya Gonzalez slow. Lemon picks him off. Are we going to see the push up from?
I can't tell if Maya Gonzalez is the most aggressive or most defensive tank I've ever seen.
It just looks like they're where they need to be.
I feel like they have very good game sense. They're understanding when they need to be rushing up and when they need to be slowing down.
Yeah, but unfortunately that push-up was picked off, and it looks like Primal Rage is going to try to flip it. Legion waited until Maya got back. Now they're contesting at the end here. We see the ult come in from God Jr., but was it a little early? It might stave off anything from that Nano Diva, but the Deadeye says, I don't care about your regeneration if I one-shot you.
Oh, do you know what time it is?
I
think it's high noon.
Looking like high
It's
noon.
looking like high noon right now because Rain Uru is showing exactly how devastating this character can be, and Legion is able to take the point.
Look at that, and that is game number 2 going to Legion. We are at 1-1, and you can see right now just the difference right there. What finally happened when Primal Rage actually showed that flexibility. They busted out that McCree, said we're going to take Pharah out of it. You see right here, this is the Deadeye. Rainu says, oh, that's nice. You found peace of mind? Well, here's a piece of steel. I'm going to put it between the eyes of everybody that I see.
And in that moment, you can actually see there was a very, very good play from Plague Doctor, throwing out the shield, knowing that the Deadeye was coming, and able to block off actually 2 of the shots, stopping the entire team from getting devastated.
Yeah. So that was a great second round.
Almost as great as a second round of a delicious Pizza Hut pizza.
Nobody eats just one slice. unless or until it's the last one left.
Nice.
That's when you turn to your wallet or your purse or wherever you put your effects and you grab one of the wonderful vouchers that you won from our raffle.
Exactly,
And
one of
order
our
yourself
beautiful
another-
Pizza Hut brand Pizza Hut raffle vouchers. Pizza Hut
All right, so
raffle voucher pizza.
looks like the two teams are deciding
Nothing
now.
tastes better.
Looks like the two teams are deciding now that we're going to be going to Lee Jang Tower next for game number 3. Remember that this is a first to 3 wins for each team. After this game, regardless of which team wins, we will be having a halftime.
Yep, a halftime between Team Shadow Streakers and Team Shadow Streakers and teams Shout Out Betty White's not captains, mentors.
A 1v1 exhibition.
Check your mic, see if you can put it without saying anything. Yours is fine. Just like
All right, so we are going to be getting ready on this.
All right,
We are waiting on everything. They have picked the stage. Zero is readying up, and we are starting the next game. Going immediately into it. Lee Jang Tower.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about this map, Eli.
So Lee Jang Tower will be another control point. So this is going to be another heavily invested team fight map, taking control over 2 points up to 100%. Another wide open plane. We might still see Farah out of Rare 101 on this map as the skies are wide open. The point is a little bit enclosed, but honestly, the windows being there, Farah can still apply heavy pressure. We might see Lucio out of God Jr. and out of Zero as those 2 bridges are prime targets for Boops to push off the entire
And
team.
on top, Lucio's so good on this map, not only because of the boots, because the amount of vertical wall space.
Yeah.
The ability to just ride all of these walls constantly, keeping that acceleration up, being that annoying little bugger that Lucio can be, holding these points by himself, and being able to make everything happen in the way that he needs to.
Yeah, so then we do see Maya Gonzalez staying on that Hammond. We have Indigo on Diva. Looks like their preferred hero. Out of Primal Rage, we're going to see mostly the same, but Plague Doctor now switching onto the Reinhardt. An interesting change there out of Plague Doctor, typically running that Orisa, but we have a pause here. Looks like we're slowing down. We don't know exactly why the teams have paused here before.
Dropping a Monka S in the chat right now.
Before it started, literally at 0.0. I'm not too sure what the cause for that is. But we will try to figure that out as soon as we can.
Yeah, wait.
But while I have that pause there, we see Pashigoda sitting there on the Doomfist.
Yeah. How do you feel about Wrecking Ball on this map?
Well, it's similar to Lucio.
Yeah.
He's a major environmental threat. He's got great sustain. He's very mobile. So it's definitely a dive look for Team Legion, where they're looking to pick a target, get in, get the kill, get out.
Absolutely. That high mobility, that ability to ride off the walls and everything.
you'll be right back.
All right, just give us a second. We'll be right back while we figure out what's going on here. We're going to get these teams squared away. We're going to take a quick break and then get back to game.
Just like you should all take a break of that piece of Pizza Hut pizza. Goodbye. And welcome back, everybody, to Overwatch. We are here today with our match of Primal Rage versus Legion. We're getting right back into Game 3. We missed a little bit of the beginning here because we did have a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Couple of disconnects on a little bit of both ends, but we are all seeing it all come back together right now. We are waiting for the go-ahead to get started back into it. We will be playing on Lijiang Tower. We are getting right into it. There will be no more delay on this match.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for Indigo to get back into the lobby right now, so that's been a bit of an issue they've had with their connection back on on that end.
Apparently they are playing remotely, which, I mean, we all are, but they're playing a little bit more remotely. They're out of town right now, so their internet isn't apparently the absolute greatest, but these are the things that happen in an online environment.
Yeah.
We'll
do as we can. We see Indigo has entered back into the lobby, so they should
of course.
be able to get
and
situated.
Even with the disconnects, it didn't stop Team Legion from winning last game. So
that is true. They're actually up right now. As mentioned, we are getting into this match in progress, as RN also had an issue with. Excuse me, as we did have a bit of an issue with RN on the connection here, but we should be squared away.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Penguins, go.
All right, so now we have this match in progress. Legion, as you can see, actually has early control of the point. They're going to have to keep that as Primal Rage is able to push right in. Indigo had to get back in the spawn, so Legion did have to sit back there. They're going to have to reset and look for the push here as we see Primal Rage very high on ult charge. They're going to have to deal with this Deadeye and this barrage from Rain 101 or Rare 101 and Rain Uwu. And we've seen Rain Uwu deliver a Deadeye that can change an entire fight. So
absolutely. And with the pressure of this Death from Above coming from Farah, from Rare 101, we should be able to see a devastating combination here, especially with Sneaky Turtle and Zero both able to pop their ults as well. Team Legion looking like they can make a big push. The beat gets dropped. The bombs are falling. Where's the Deadeye? There it is.
There it is. It's waiting out, but there's no real target there. Catches Lemon, but already looks like Primal Rage has been able to stave off a little bit. We got a big pick from Plague Doctor taking Indigo out, but the res from Sneaky Turtle brings Rain Uwu in. The beat from God Jr. It looks like that Primal Rage has actually been able to stabilize a bit of this fight. They're falling back here, but Legion, oh no, there it is. Legion has finished off this fight, and they have taken control of the point.
Yes, and Bad Kid is unfortunately knocked off by not only Maya Gonzalez, but Zero, the double knockback combo, sending you to your death.
Oh, and I mean, there's a lot of pressure on environment from Legion's side, both Hammond and Lucio, of course, but also Diva able to go through. As we see right there, big shatter out of Plague Doctor. They're going to finish off Maya Gonzalez. Sneaky Turtle, or they're going to finish off Sneaky Turtle.
Yeah, that's such a huge pick there from Plague Doctor, going hard in the paint and smearing that Mercy all across the wall.
Right, Rain Uwu was able to finish off Plague Doctor on the side there, but Primal Rage looking like they're good on the point here. Rare 101 goes down, but it's just up to Indigo and Zero on that point. Lemon with a big tire on Rain Uwu, also D-Max Indigo, looking good, but they still got to finish the job. Those sustained heroes, you see them riding around, riding spinners from Legion. They're stalling out the point.
Yes.
It's not about winning, it's just about percentages.
This
Zero
is
gets picked off.
exactly what we were talking about leading into this game, showing these huge environmental options coming from Maya Gonzalez and Zero, knowing that they can stall these points as long as they need to, riding around these walls. They're so hard to pin down, but Maya Gonzalez has been pinned down in this moment.
Finally finished there. Sneaky Turtle got in, got Maya some extra health, and Legion did a great job. All they were really looking to get, right? The best case scenario, somehow you pull this fight out, you win here, and the point is over. But really, the truth is just getting to that 99%. And that's what Legion did. They pushed the fight. They held the fight. They sustained. Primal Rage wasn't able to finish off Zero and Maya Gonzalez in fast enough time. Legion now knows all they need to do is win one fight to take the first point of Lijiang control.
Absolutely.
And they're setting up for that moment right now.
All right, we're seeing this classic team right here from Beta. We're seeing Mercy on McCree and Farah watching out, ready to heal with the Lucio backing them up.
Yep, they're moving in right now. Rare 101 has the barrage. Sneaker Turtle has that Valkyrie ready to get up, heal, and boost the entire team. But they're going to be looking in a Bob, looking into a Beat, looking into that Coalescence, as well as a Gravitic Flux. So Primal Rage is well positioned to defend this point. As we see right now, Maya Gonzalez setting up in the back. Are they able to make something happen? They bop in. They're stuck there. What's happening? They're caught in the trap? No, but no finish. The Beat gets dropped at a 0. Looks like Legion is having to take this fight a little bit quicker.
And 11 goes down.
Yep,
and so does N Deep.
There's the push now. God Jr. gets the gets their beat off, and we see Pachi goaded.
Everybody's going down.
Oh no, what's happening here? It looks like Primal Rage is in trouble, but I can't really tell to see right now. Sneaky Turtle is just trying to live.
It looks like neither team is willing to budge on this point. There are people going down on both sides, left and right.
Oh yeah, Rain Wu able to take out Lemon's Tire right after they took down Plague Doctor. It's looking all right now for Legion. This is the final fight. This is overtime right now. Whoever wins this fight is going to be in great situation. And we see Legion starting to pull away. The boot from Zero says, God, Junior, don't see me, son. I am the original Lucio. Get off my point. And looks like Legion takes point one, Lijiang Tower.
Oh my God. Legion using the map to their absolute advantage here.
Yeah,
understanding, seeing like, oh, you're going to pick Lijiang Tower? Well, then we're going to run this Lucio again. We're going to run Wrecking Ball again. We're going to make this happen. We're going to show you exactly how devastating these characters can be when there's pits all around you get knocked off, and we saw plenty of environmental kills.
Absolutely. And we will remain with, I believe, those...
Heck, even Farah, great at this, being able to knock people around with the rockets. This entire team is about spacing control, and while they're being spacing control, Rain Uru cleans up.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to switch there. Rain Uru going to main now, looking for that wall, a bit of control. In the night market, the outside, there is still environmental. You can still get booped off, but it's a little bit easier to control where you're at with regards to staying on the map. It's a little bit easier to approach without those environmental kills. No bridges on the side. We're going to see Plague Doctor going back to the Orisa and Maya Gonzalez going back to the Reinhardt. Indigo is on that Farah, and it looks like already Zero has gotten the pick on Pachi Goated. Brigitta's such a hard matchup for Doomfist to handle. She's got such great health and so much control now. It looks like Legion might be able to take this initial lead. Into Deep goes down to Indigo, and looks like Legion is clearing out the point. Thank you for coming, Plague Doctor. God Jr., see you later, as Lemon D-maps themselves. Your Bad Kid introduced to the wall by Maya Gonzalez. A quick first fight for Legion as they take initial control of point two.
Absolutely. Legion has been showing dominance in this control point structure, showing that if they have the opportunity to hold a point as long as possible, they will do it.
Yeah.
They will run this to the last possible second of overtime, and then they will take the point from you by any means necessary.
Absolutely.
Even if it requires Zero and a hamster to be running around a point for 5 minutes.
You know what? You do what you can right now. As we see the May walls going up there, looking for that isolation on somebody, trying to get one of the team members isolated. Neither one able to do it. That's good formation out of both teams there to make those May walls insufficient. Now we've got the team fight here. Maya Gonzalez's shield is low. They're going to have to be careful. Indigo right there has the bubble up. The Shatter doesn't find a target.
Yeah.
That's a big loss as the shield is broken. This is going to be hard now for
But they get the pick on God Jr.
Rare 101 able to make it happen, but Your Bad Kid responds. There's the blizzard out from Rainu Wu. It finds Lemon, and then the big swipe from Maya Gonzalez. Will you be my Valentine, Plague Doctor?
Sneaky Turtle rezzing Rare 101 at the same time. Bad Kid going down as well. Maya Gonzalez wrecking shop, running through the enemy team, swinging left and right. And when this Reinhardt gets going, you don't see him stopping.
Yeah, that is a great job there from Legion. Initial blizzard there from Rain Uwu made it happen. Sneaky Turtle able to get that res off on Rain or Rare 101. And that's just a great job there of team management, understanding that the fight has multiple phases, not getting too upset, right? Zero got picked off early, but they were still able to make it happen.
Absolutely, and Team Primal Rage needs to slow them down right now. This momentum that Team Legion has been building is seemingly unstoppable.
It's a big fire strike from Maya Gonzalez. There's a shatter in the barrage!
Huge shatter into barrage combo. Great communication, knowing to drop both of them at the same time, and this game is 100% gonna go over to Team Legion.
That is it. What a wipe there. Maya Gonzalez controlling the space, found the shatter, the barrage was right there, and that was all she wrote. It was just a matter of picking out individual pieces of Primal Rage
we are seeing
from the teeth of the Legion.
We are seeing this communication and team understanding from Team Legion that has just not been seen, especially in that first game.
Yeah.
Seeing them be able to coordinate like this, showing that their practice and their research is paying off. That missile barrage from the shatter, absolutely devastating, cinching out the win completely.
Absolutely, you saw right there. That was a great job there from Legion as they will go into halftime up 2-1. A reminder that this is a first to three wins for the map, so we are at halftime. We will be taking a quick break on our end as these teams regroup, they get to the talk, and then we will be having a word from our sponsors, as well as an exhibition match featuring the mentors of Shadow Strikers and the legendary.
Shout out to Betty White. And we're back to the halftime show here at the EDU Showdown. We are going to be having the mentors of Team Shadow Strikers versus the one, the only. Eli, tell them who it is.
Shout out Betty White!
I believe Apollo is Team Shoutout Betty White versus E-Metal of Team Shadow Strikers. We are going to be having, I believe it is a first 220, which I know that sounds like a lot, but it's Overwatch, so it's going to go really fast.
Yeah, this is just a 1v1 pure skills competition between the mentors of the two teams that are not playing today, as Team Legion and Team Primal Rage still on their halftime, still recovering, talking over what's happening. And while we're having that, we are going to get into this 1v1 between Shadow Strikers and shout-outs to Betty White.
Betty White!
Betty White!
Betty White!
I'm sorry. As a commentator,
I love you, Betty White!
I am not supposed to have any biases. And to be quite honest with you,
I've always thought that's stupid. Go Team Betty White. Biases are an inherent part of human nature. Go Team Betty White.
I want to see good Overwatch, but if we're going to shout out Betty White, let's do it big.
Look, this match doesn't matter, so I'm allowed to have biases. This is a halftime show.
All right. Yeah, we're just waiting out for E-Metal and Apollo to confirm. They were discussing the heroes. I saw Doomfist, and I'm not too sure whether it was Lucio or Widow. Those are the three names that I saw, but we're going to figure out what heroes they're going to be playing.
But in the immortal words of JoJo Part 3, enter the game. Let's do this.
All right, we're on Black Force. I don't know if you play 1v1 as a mode at all, but it's actually kind of fun.
I would assume so.
I like it a lot.
Oh, we have a McCree mirror match.
Oh, we definitely own some skills now.
Oh, do you know what time it is?
I believe, if I look at my watch, it's about 11:57.
It's about 11:57.
It's about treat till high noon.
It's very close to high noon right now.
All right. So right now, there you go. See?
Oh, here we go. We got footsies.
Oh, yeah. All about the 1v1, all about spacing, all about peeking, catching them, the reactions, the aim. They're getting closer and closer. That
Oh, good flash. Flashes him back, and E-Metal will take down Apollo for .1.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
I mean, they flashed the man. All right.
So as I said, this is why this is first and 20 sounds like a big number, but with McCree, huge damage hero, things can go by very quickly. It really could be over in one shot. If the flashbang lands heavily, you get that headshot.
Oh,
it'll
absolutely.
go down in one shot. And honestly, you don't even need the flashbang if your time's on. Oh, E-Metal commits early. Apollo's able to chase down. That flashbang is on recovery.
Oh, he tags him, and Apollo will take the next point.
Didn't even need to use any of the abilities.
1-1. Never mind. This might take forever. We might go to round 78-9.
We're not doing best. We're not doing win by two. It's not about
Win by 2.
No.
Win by 2.
First bullet wins. Yeah, it was like a real gunfight, man. I shot you. You're dead.
I mean, both of these players are fueled by the power of delicious Pizza Hut pizza, so I'm not even sure how to the wire this is going to go.
Oh, sure. The suspense right now is too heavy because we don't even have both of them on the cam right now.
Absolutely. It's like the suspense of waiting for your Pizza Hut brand pizza to be delivered to your house.
All right, there it is. E-Metal gets the first shot off, but Apollo is able to return. They're a bit even right now.
Oh, tags him.
Oh, only one more now for E-Metal, and there will be no health recovery. Apollo's got to make this work. There it is. They trade off E-Metal with a quick three-piece
Yep.
to take the 2-1 lead.
E-Metal is taking the league right now, but it's 1v1, so unless you're up by like 5 points,
It could go quick.
it's not really a lead.
And Apollo is representing Shout Out Betty White. So the hearts and adoration of millions and millions and millions of loyal fans is solely on Apollo's shoulders.
I can't believe my mom, who is a huge fan of the Golden Girls, is rooting for Apollo right now. She doesn't even know what Overwatch is.
My mom probably couldn't even open a Twitch stream.
She looks at Apollo and she just goes, "Thank you for being a friend." That's it.
All right, so we see right now.
Oh, tags him.
Yeah, Apollo now with a quick lead. This is hard. Yeah. Ooh, and that was a headshot.
He could feel it. He could feel the Golden Girls flowing his. I can't do this.
How many Golden Girls references can we fit into one first to 20?
I don't know, man. Sometimes when you're cooking, you got to take all the ingredients and you got to blanch them.
All right.
My favorite is
I need a
like.
mental flashbang.
My favorite is like a bunch of high schoolers are watching this. They're like, The heck is the Golden Girls? I know Betty White exists.
Yeah, they got TV Land, right?
No, that was our generation.
I'll update himself. All right.
I don't think Nick at Night exists anymore.
Nah, it's just reruns of the George Lopez show. As Apollo, we pretend we're still in control of this conversation.
Apollo up 3-2.
Look, if you're not having fun, order some Pizza Hut, get it delivered to you.
Because any place is a party when you bring the hut. You know why that is? You know why that is, Eli?
Why is that?
Because nobody out-pizzas the hut. I heard the last man that tried to out-pizza the hut died. It got real dark.
He lost the 1v1 in McCree, and now he's gone. What?
Oh, the flashman killed him!
You want to hop behind the tree? You want to hop behind the tree? I'll show you a tree.
I hate this game.
It's a skill tree. Well, no, I mean, like, we're going to be tactical for just a quick second before we get back to more Golden Girls and Pizza Hut references. You can't run.
You said 1 second? You mean the amount of time it takes to order a Pizza Hut brand pizza on the Pizza Hut app for iOS and Android?
Yes. Exactly that 1 second.
Exactly that 1 second. All right, we are seeing a much more cautious game. I can't.
Yeah, no, they're being more cautious right now.
I tried to commentate for a second and it hurt.
Trying to survive, wait long enough. Paulo takes the high ground here. Actually has position on E-Metal, but they get caught out first. The flashbang doesn't land. Now E-Metal has a chance, only needs one more touch. There it is. Call
this man the opposite of Anakin Skywalker because he just won from the low ground. E-Metal taking the next game. You know, our producer is rolling his eyes at me right now, and he knew this when he hired me, all right?
This is part of the job, by the way. Yeah.
Follow my SoundCloud.
All right. Now the wide approach here from Apollo, while E-Metal's taking the high ground here, trying to learn from that last round, said, no, I got you here, and looks like they have the life lead.
E-Metal taking a different approach. Oh, going back to the low ground where he's more comfortable and he wins the round.
There it is.
My man is the opposite of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That is anti-meta.
My man is a Phantom Menace Obi-Wan where he jumps up from the low ground and cuts Darth Maul in half. Spoilers. He's not Episode 3 where he wins from the high ground.
More than 20-year-old movies. Referencing 60-year-old TV shows. But eating piping hot, fresh Pizza Hut pizza. Let's go, man.
Which has been around since 1970s.
Is that right?
You know why?
They
Because
have that on the card. Call the sponsors. I don't want to misrepresent.
E-Metal winning from the losing from the high ground.
He took the high ground.
He took the high ground and he lost.
This is how it works. This is not.
He tried to out Pizza the Hut.
This is not your grandfather's Overwatch. All right. This is low ground wins. Most Pizza Hut memes wins. We're doing it for the Golden Girls.
Shout out to all the Golden Girls. Are the surviving Golden Girls like the Infinity Stones? You gotta shout each one out.
Oh no.
It's COVID. I'll take what I can get.
E-Metal is taking he's taking all that Apollo can throw at him right now. He has not been touching this round.
Absolutely.
Really good.
Oh, good roll. They stun each other.
Yep.
And E-Metal winning on the neutral ground. Yep. A risky strategy.
Bang bang trades, but Apollo E-Metal had set it up, and I believe that's 6-4. Yeah, 6-4 now for E-Metal. They're looking pretty good now. They've actually gotten a 2-point lead, but as you
just like you can get more than 2 points every time that you order a delicious Pizza Hut pizza using the Pizza Hut Rewards program, every 8th pizza gets you a free medium pizza. From what I remember, I'm not sure.
These things. E-Metal goes down. Apollo cleans up that, makes it 5-6.
I'm a comedian, bro. I gotta know these things.
Going and going. All right, now Apollo breaking it back down.
They're gonna have to invite me to the lobby.
All right.
And there, E-Metal making it? Is he making a mistake? He's
Why
taking high ground.
did this McCree skin has a crossbow on his back? Why doesn't he use it? He could have like the crossbow in one hand. He only runs around with the pistol in the other. Like,
Nah, it's just for dramatic effect. It looks cool.
it just looks cool.
Oh, the whip flash
Oh.
right there from Apollo.
Oh.
But it didn't matter. E-Metal whipped his, and because Apollo went first, he was able to recover and even it up now. We're at 6-6.
I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think that it's because Apollo walked down the slope to be lower than E-Metal.
Kuba. I demand on all that is good and cheesy, please show some professionalism.
As cheesy as the delicious taste of a Pizza Hut brand pizza.
Yes.
Nice.
E-Metal get to the next point.
Maximum plug.
I was professional for an hour and a half during those first 3 games. Let me have this.
Minimal commentary, maximum plug.
I'm sorry. Do people not want Pizza Hut pizzas on the next round of matches?
I'm not.
I feel like the mentors want them.
No, I want pizza.
I want it too.
I'm sure it's a 1v1.
Oh, man.
All right. Very, very good spacing. Playing the long game here.
Yeah, I don't know if the time limit, if they set the time limit up in the lobbies, it does eventually kick in for the 1v1s, but right now they're just like...
You're just vibing, bro.
Yeah. That's a lot of respect that's been shown out here. It feels like E-Metal has had a general advantage when it does eventually come down to the 1v1, just the pure shootout.
I
right?
mean, it feels like that, but Apollo's just ability to use his environment around him to get these kills has been showing a very, very powerful tool here.
Yeah. I think that's been the main difference between them. Oh, but that was a big open up. E-Metal had the first shot, but isn't able to follow up on it. It's actually now down on the lead. Only needs one more hit right there for Apollo.
So nice. Apollo just taking that time, resetting his shots, landing everything he needed.
Yeah, that was actually a surprising turnaround. You would have thought that was E-Metal from the first shot.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Apollo just showing it's not about who shoots first. It's about who hits last. I almost made that work. It's all right.
Tell me to be professional.
Yeah.
Get your pseudo-professionalism out of here.
It's not pseudo-professionalism. This is maximum Hut.
This is like Pizza the Hut and Spaceballs. Like, that's where we're at.
Yeah. All right. Oh, wow. Look at Apollo. Look at this dominance right here. Look at that. Standing still. They're actually...
Oh, getting shot.
It didn't work.
I don't think this was a very good plan.
There, yeah, the C-Metal's actually got a full life bar. This is going to be really hard. Apollo needs a clean shot and maybe just a headshot clear out to finish this. As you see, E-Metal does know the location, but he's got to be careful. He can't just walk up those steps. He'll eat a flash.
Ooh,
and
but he
that'll be a
might...
quick-
Oh, that was such a good bait from Apollo there. Oh, is that it?
Oh, it looks like we went to... Did we go to 8? Yeah,
Was it
E-Metal. They're cutting it short. It looks like that first 20, maybe a little long in the tooth. Go ahead and set yourself down in there.
Yeah, they're just going to finish this up right here. And so that's going to show it. Apollo team, shout out Betty White.
No, he
Gets
got
the-
play of the game, but he didn't win.
Oh, he didn't win? Oh, my bad.
E-Metal took that.
Oh, E-Metal took that. My bad.
We will shout out Betty White regardless because it is a great name. But that will do it for our 1v1. Hope you enjoyed that exhibition. I hope you're enjoying this showdown here.
As much as we enjoy the delicious taste of a Hershey's brownie from Pizza Hut. So we'll be getting our next match. We will be resuming the set that you have all been waiting for. Just give us a few minutes to get it all set up. We are going to be going back to Team Legion versus Team Primal Rage. And we're back. Welcome back to the EDU Showdown here on the Gamers EDU. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Presented by Pizza Hut. Remember, if it's pizza, unless it's Pizza Hut, it's not really pizza.
Right.
That's not their slogan, but I wish it was. I wish it was. I wish it had that like long hesitation.
The match between Team Legion and Primal Rage here on Nepal. So we're actually going to have a third straight control map. This is generally favored Team Legion. They are up 2-1.
Yeah.
Their 2 victories were on control maps. And this
Very strange choice from Team Primal Rage here. Just their payload control was so good.
Yeah.
And these control points just haven't been working out because Team Legion has been using the spacing, using team comps made especially for it, and just understanding a little bit better that they need to stall out these points until the point where they can take them. But we are seeing a much more aggressive team from Team Primal Rage here.
Absolutely. We have Your Bad Kid on the Sigma. We've got Plague Doctor on the Reinhardt, in Too Deep, looking to run Moira, but we're getting some switches, some communication happening. We are still 10 seconds out from it. Meanwhile, Team Legion, Maya Gonzalez, of course, on the Reinhardt, Indigo on the Zarya, Zero running Brigida for the first time. So we're going to see, on Nepal, it is a much more enclosed space in compared to Lijiang. You're not going to see the open skies factor in. The environmental kills will not be present unless they are on the outskirts of the map. We're going to look at much more inside the box fighting. As these two teams approach, we begin round number 3 here on Nepal.
And I really like this. One of the players I feel like we haven't talked enough about has been Rain Uwu.
Yeah.
I think Rain has been showing absolute dominance as a DPS.
Yeah.
They have been getting constant kills, doing exactly what their job is, and I really like, for this map specifically and this point specifically, I really like this Junkrat pick.
Absolutely, yeah. And as we see right now, Rain Uwu, as you mentioned, already in the mix after the takedown Plague Doctor. That's a big advantage.
Absolutely.
Maya Gonzalez with their second pick of the fight. They took out Pashi Golden earlier, gets God Jr. there, and Legion, as we see, able to retake. So even though Primal Rage was able to take control of the point at first, they do lose the fight, so the percentage will go over to Legion, and Zero already sitting on the rally. In Too Deep with the coalescence for Team Primal Rage. We'll see if that comes into play here as they try to retake. You see the rally out of Zero pushing forward. Plague Doctor pushed back by that by Uwu's concussion grenade there. We have Shadow on Plague Doctor's side, goes down, target.
Unfortunate. Very, very good reaction from Maya there, being able to throw up that shield at the last second to block it off.
There's a big flux there from Your Bad Kid. Uwu gets the tire on Plague Doctor, but it's looking all right now for Primal Rage. They're on the point, retaking it. They're cleaning up. Indigo goes down. Rain Uwu goes down. Zero not going to have the same sustain on Brigida. As you see, Rare 101 having to evacuate as well as Team Legion finally pushed off of that point.
Yep, taking the time that they absolutely need to. Being able to peel off and knowing that it's time to fight another day. Not wanting to lose everybody because that would be an even bigger loss.
Yeah, you don't want to get staggered and you don't want to feed that free ult charge. Sigma's ult is huge. It changes the entire course of the fight, but it's slow. You don't want to leave yourself open for that damage. Oh, we see a big wall out of Pashi Goated. Cuts off Maya Gonzalez and Zero, but it's Legion who gets the pick as Rain Uwu around the side, gets into deep and Pashi Goated.
Rain's movement has just been so good in these matches.
Absolutely.
Being able to weave in and out of the team's defenses and being able to get all these picks that are just so necessary. And Team Legion, for some reason, delays taking back the point. I think they were all just like, someone else will get it.
Yeah, right. Somebody's got it.
You know what? It happens to the best of us.
Absolutely. But you saw that, just as you said, Rain Uwu pulling that fight. That was such a scary start for Team Legion. Their main tank and their main healer, really Zero, one of their best players, getting walled off. But Rain Uwu just flipping the script. Now Zero with the rally out. Big armor up now for Team Legion as this fight begins. But a big shatter from Plague Doctor.
And that's huge. Maya's going to go down. And that means that the main tank for Team Legion is out of there.
Uwu does get the tire on in Too Deep. But we'll see if it matters. Indigo goes down from God Jr. It's looking good for the For Primal Rage. The wall there from Pashi Goated seals off any hope of escape for God Jr. Rain Uwu and Sneaky Turtle go down, and Primal Rage flips this. Now you asked why they would pick a control point, but I would say this: in the first of 5, Perhaps it looks like Primal Rage understanding they're going to need to win 2 more here. They're trying to take this now. They don't want Legion to feel like they can fall back on a familiar game type. They know if they can get this 4th game to go their way, then maybe on a payload map in Game 5 they will have the advantage. And right now, they are in position to take this first point. They do have that rally up from God Jr. Maya Gonzalez looking to get in, but the pin is not there. Maya Gonzalez goes down. A great response from Primal Rage as Legion forced to fall back. 0 cutoff. Lemon is right on top of them with the Reaper. The Death Blossom goes out, but Plague Doctor says no. Oh, that's 1. Stuck by Plague Doctor.
Yeah, Plague Doctor just body checking them into the dirt.
Wow.
Very, very good shield.
Taking out the tire. There's Lemon's Blossom. I'm sorry. I misrepresented Lemon. I'm sorry. Lemon saying, I would never, ever show my Blossom to somebody who was not worthy with the triple kill. And that is a very strong .1 for Primal Rage.
Absolutely. Primal Rage showing that, you know what, we lost 2 control games. We've learned, we understand what you're trying to do, and you understand how you're trying to beat our comp. So we're going to move a little bit and play this comp a little differently.
Yeah, it's still double shields.
It's still double shield.
Sigma with the shield tank, but Reinhardt, more mobile than Orisa, more willing to engage and get in. And you saw that factor in as Plague Doctor did a great job against Maya Gonzalez. Actually outplayed them on Reinhardt, which has not happened up to this point.
Absolutely. We're seeing Zero switch over to the Ana. Seeing Rare 101 switching over to Farah. Big points on this map, being able to knock people around, and this movement with the flight is going to be incredibly helpful for Farah here.
You see Maya now, Gonzalez on Orisa, who is great on this map with that halt, able to pull people into the pit.
It's so funny.
Seeing a Roadhog out of either side, so we're going to have a little bit of off-meta play here, but we are going to see Team Primal Rage staying on it, and you see
just like what you were talking about.
It's exactly why Orisa is so good here. Not only the shield, which has gotten a nerf and help, but the pull, the control, the ability to move and put other people where she needs them to be. And it's going to factor in here as Primal Rage still trying to take that fight, even though Bad Kid went down early. And Pachi Goated is actually able to take out Rare 101 as Plague Doctor takes out Sneaky Turtle. This is a great look for Primal Rage as it looks like they're going to take initial control and win the first fight again.
Absolutely. Taking this momentum and just running with it. That's what Primal Rage is good at.
Yeah.
That hyper-aggressive push and being able to aggressively hold things.
Absolutely.
See, they're not just waiting around. They're actively throwing out skills, trying to get as many clips as they can, trying to get everybody as little bits of damage because they do add up. They do force God Jr. to be they do force Sneaky Turtle to be way more aware of their surroundings and having to keep healing his teammates.
Absolutely. So now we see right here, your Bad Kid in trouble here. Uwu takes down Lemon in the McCree mirror. This is going to be good for Legion. Plague Doctor sitting on a pixel as Rain Uwu picks off God Jr. It's looking very poor for Legion, or looking great for Legion, I say, as Rain Uwu takes another kill. Indigo accidentally misses the point, but it's looking all right. Maya Gonzalez cleans up your Bad Kid. Rare 101 taking out Plague Doctor, and who else? But of course, Rain with another kill. 4K in that single fight for Rain Uwu. He took out Lemon in the initial mirror with Team McCree's, and then was uncontested.
Yes, absolutely. And I like this push from Team Legion, just immediately just being like, all right, well, you know what? There's only one place they can come from.
Yep.
So let's start pushing them back. We don't want to even risk them getting onto the point. We don't want to risk them being able to move up.
Yep. Take
But
the fight where you want it instead of where the enemy is trying to go.
of course. All right, God Jr. looking a little low right there, but being able to heal back up.
Yep. And now at this point now, Primal Rage is just trying to find the posture to start this fight again. Already the shield been halved here. Plague Doctor gets taken out by Zero, but Lemon responds with the Deadeye, takes out Zero. Big shatter from Maya Gonzalez, but will they be able to find anything? Rainu with the double kill off the Deadeye. Your Bad Kid falls off, and it's looking like Legion will continue owning this point. Great shatter from Maya Gonzalez. Rainu had built up that ult charge from that one fight before, and the Deadeye was able to take that fight.
Yes, Rain Uwu making these picks and dominating as we have been seeing this entire game.
Yeah, you said it. You spoke to that exact point on point 1 of Nepal, that Rain Uwu has been an underrated aspect of Team Legion's ability to fight.
Yes, absolutely. We've been talking a lot about Maya Gonzalez and Zero and even Rare 101, but Rain has just been making these picks and being completely independent when they need to, being able to weave in and out of this pressure. And the pick is able to get caught.
Yep, God Jr. able to take out Rain Uwu, but there's a res right away from Sneaky Turtle. Pays with their life, though, as In Too Deep gets the coalescence. Maya Gonzalez goes down. That was an interesting situation there where Pashi Goated went for the Blizzard, and it forced the bubbles out of Indigo, right? Bubbled herself, and then bubbled Maya Gonzalez to try to get them out, but Sneaky Turtle was caught on the fringe, frozen, unable to move.
Absolutely.
And because those bubbles were gone, there was not a lot of shielding there from Team Legion, so the damage from Primal Rage was too strong, and they were able to take that fight. Oh, we see Shatter out of Maya Gonzalez.
Shatter on shatter action, though.
Yeah.
Oh, the rare 101 with the missile barrage, though, showing that domination.
Yeah.
This is huge. Pashi Goated healing up, contesting the point, and immediately goes back down, as is the Mayway.
Yeah. Like you said, when there's nobody else there, the Icicle is just there from stalling. We saw the Shatter from Maya, another great Shatter from them, and then the Nano Boosted Barrage Zero, who we haven't talked about much in this game, but did build up that ultra.
And we see Lemon actually switching on to Soldier 76 just to get to the point as fast as possible.
This is at this point now. Primal Rage has to take this last fight. They enter with a big flux. The timing is a bit off, but your back hit's still able to get two. Lemon takes out Maya Gonzalez, and even though Rain does get the dead eye on the Lemon, it's looking great for Primal Rage to stave off this final point. And as you see, there's the res. So Primal Rage is in full numbers here for this possibly final fight with Legion.
Yes, absolutely. There is only 10% left on the clock. They have to make this happen as quickly as possible. Yeah. And half the team is all the way back in spawn.
Yeah, it looks like Legion's got to wait. They'll be able to get a touch from Maya right as long as they time this right. They don't get stuffed. There it is. So there we are in overtime. Sneaky Turtle has the only ultimate on the map so far. Lemon goes down early to Rare 101. That's big. Zero gets Pashi Goated. It's looking good for Legion. There's the Shatter. Can we get the finish?
That's huge. That's huge. It's still contested, though.
Oh, it's over now. You see it happening too much. Lemon may not even be able to make it back in time. Legion takes point two. That was huge. The first thing that happened, Lemon on that soldier. You got to be there to shut down the Farah. You're there to keep the skies clear for the rest of your team.
Absolutely. You got to just shoot her down.
Yeah, but Rare 101 was able to get that pick, and that opened up the floodgates. Legion taking the aggression to Primal Rage.
Yeah,
right?
And now Legion is actually on match point right here. If they are able to win this round right here, Indigo probably disconnected.
Shout out to Indigo.
Shout out to Indigo. You've been doing a great job. Oh, no, somebody else did.
Oh, that's Lemon.
Lemon did it. Primal Rage. Talking big smack a minute ago.
Unfortunate there, Lemon with the disconnect. So we're just waiting now to get Lemon back into this.
I can't believe Team Legion DOSed Team Primal Rage.
Oh, the lengths you will go.
I need to win this. I need to win my high school Overwatch. My big brother, he's anonymous.
All right, but looks like Lemon is back into the lobby. This is a little hitch, but nothing too lasting here as we prepare for this final point of game number 4, potentially the final game. Primal Rage and Legion here. We're gonna look at the character choices here. Looks like Legion's gonna go for that hybrid dive that we saw from them on lots of elos here with Maya Gonzalez onto the Hammond and Indigo onto her diva.
Oh, Rain actually switching over at the last second over to Doomfist that we saw put in a lot of work.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Primal Rage on the same comp that they had at the end of the second point. We'll see if that comes out. McCree can be a great counter to Doomfist with the flashbang, obviously holding Doomfist in place. But it's gonna we're gonna have to see if it happens here. As you can see, Legion first to the point, much faster with the Lucio and the Hammond. But we'll see if it matters who got there first, as the control point has not unlocked yet. Team's poking here. Rare 101 goes down to Pashi Goated's McCree. That's what Pashi Goated is looking to do. That's what the hit scan is there for. Take Farah down, label your team to start the fight on a high ground or a high note.
The Wrecking Ball, though, disrupting a lot. And we're seeing Zero back on that Lucio that we saw so dominant in just a few games ago. We'll see whatever picks he's going to be able to make. But the double shield comp is constantly keeping everybody alive. He gets football tackled into the wall, but actually gets disrupted at the last second. We see another pause. Lemon disconnecting. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's been tough now. This is a huge momentum kill. As that fight was happening, you see In Too Deep had just gotten picked off by Rare 101, who actually made it back into the fight. So we're double checking now to see if Lemon is okay. So she's reporting a lot of lag, it looks like. So we'll have to see what's happening here. You definitely don't want that, especially on one of your DPS trying to run a his game character. And I just take this moment how, obviously, with things happening around the world, the pandemic that's been impacting us, we've been trying to make things work remotely. But this moment right here, I think, really speaks to the importance, one of the main things that programs like this have been able to do, which is to give these kids an actual hub. You know what I mean? You
Absolutely.
actually arrive to a place where they can actually play on equipment with connections. We maintain these things. As we try to make this happen, everybody's doing their best during this troubled time. But it really goes to show the importance of the structure.
And that's the importance of programs like this, trying to add these interconnectedness during, especially, what is the off time for most high schoolers and middle schoolers and all of that. Like, it's a time where, one, it's a pandemic, so you can't go and hang out with the boys, girls, and damers. So you have to stay home, and this is a way for them all to connect on Discord and be able to feel like they're a part of something.
Well, they are. They're
Exactly.
A part of this community, right? They're a part of these esports. So we're sad to see this.
And a huge shout out to our program director, Ruben, right over here, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, everything that you do, man.
Shout out to our production staff who's been in the corner this entire time while we've been shouting and memeing. They've been working hard trying to get this match.
And just like that, we have to also shout out the most important shout out of all, Eli putting his hands in his face. That's right.
Who we shouting out?
Pizza Hut.
I knew it. Right there. You could have said Betty White.
I
No,
could have said
you
Betty White,
Hut.
but it had. Sorry, but did Betty White deliver food to everybody's door? No, she can't. It's COVID and she's 94. She'll die. She shouldn't be doing that. She will die.
Stay where you're
Stay
at.
home, Betty White, in your
Stay home and watch.
in your hermetically sealed bubble. I assume. I assume she's like rolling around like wrecking ball.
Stay home and watch.
It's called Betty Ball.
All right, let me get reconnected. We were in the middle of a fight, and unfortunately,
Oh, that's such a huge momentum shift over for Team Legion here, and that's huge. They've captured the point. They're going to get some points off of this, and Plague Doctor is down. Respawning has a little bit of time, and Zero using this movement.
yeah, they're just setting up right now. Primal Rage has to get back to this. As we see, Sneaky Turtle sitting with that coalescence. Rare 101 goes down first again. Now this was how the first fight went though for Primal Rage. Pashigoda was able to take down Rare 101, but it didn't matter. But this time, Rain goes down to Pashigoda. In that McCree fight, the beat is dropped from 0, but they are still going to have to struggle here as God Jr. goes down in the direct competition.
I like that beat drop from Zero. I think that was a very good choice, trying to stop the Reinhardt from being able to football tackle somebody out of there.
Yeah.
And now Hampston's checking in, making it happen. Wrecking Ball going hard in the paint right now, and they take out Lemon. Team Legion looking incredibly strong right here. If they are able to win this fight, that is going to be huge for them.
Pashigoda takes out Rainu Wool again, but they were seeing now the maintain. 0 behind the lines right now of the entire Primal Rage. Hadn't gotten noticed until Into Deep saw him with that coalescence, but he's still hanging out here.
Yeah.
So even though Primal Rage is doing a great job, they're killing off so many heroes. Look who's still there. Lucio, look who's still there. Hammond hanging around. And even though Primal Rage has definitively won the fight, they haven't capped the point, which means the percentage is still going up for Team Legion.
Absolutely. Legion is getting such a demanding lead and also whittling them down without being noticed. Zero just in the back here and nobody's shooting him down.
Nobody hanging out as we see Rain 101, Sneaky Turtle, Maya all pulling
And the beat is now ready to drop, and they are only 15% away. Zero going very deep in enemy territory to try to push them off. We have another pause.
Another lag out. That is a backbreaker for Team Primal Rage.
Unfortunate.
So unfortunate. Only 10 seconds really left in this game for them to get in against the beat, against the Coalescence and the Barrage. Very unfortunate for them. They're going to have to do the best that they can, but it is looking unlikely now. Legion is in a grand position to take this set. We'll have to see. There is some ults on the board for
Absolutely, but we're also seeing ults on the side of Team Legion. The death from above coming from Rare 101. We're seeing Sneaky Turtle have their ult up as well. And the beat, as we said, is ready to drop at a moment's notice. So getting them off that point is going to be very, very, very difficult.
Yeah, it's going to be tough right now for Team Primal Rage to go at nothing for the fact that Lemon is still needing to reconnect and stay in. But this is it right now. If you're Team Primal Rage, this is just win or continue to stay home because you're at home.
Yes.
You should be. But nobody wants to go out like that. And
yeah, take this time. Take this little bit of time.
actually, no. I'm seeing this actually from the match chat. It looks like Team Primal Rage is actually just going to need to sub out Lemon. So they're actually going to call in their substitute here as Lemon is unable to continue with the lag issues.
Yeah, D Hizzy coming in to play for Team Primal Rage.
Yeah, we'll see how this impacts the situation. Lemon was an early All-Star, but the the lag was just too strong. So we'll have to see now. With only 10 seconds left, this may be an emergency sub that doesn't last too long. We'll have to see.
Coming in with the Torbjorn.
With We're ready for action.
I was so ready. No, D Hizzy, go back to Torbjorn.
All right, now they switch that back to.
I will eat 100 Pizza Hut pizzas if you switch back to Torbjorn right now.
Now Legion is Primal Rage in off the rally. Plague Doctor got a huge pin on Zero. That's a great start. You see Indigo D-Mech, Rare 101 taken out by the Deadeye.
Yeah.
Legion finally looking like they might actually be able to cap this point. But just like that, Zero's back. And guess who's still alive? Maya Gonzalez on that Hammond. Finally, they take them down. The beat wasn't dropped by Zero. He's going to retreat, save that ult, and Primal Rage, with the last second sub, takes the point.
Yes, and I like this choice from Zero. Instead of running around, he realizes there's nothing more to gain from holding that point.
Absolutely.
So, better to collect their bearings, get the whole team together, and just get ready to take them down.
Yep. Now, they did lose the Coalescence from Sneaky Turtle, but we know Mora can build that ult up fast. Indigo is sitting on that self-destruct, and Maya is soon to have the minefield as well. And then Rare 101 sitting on the barrage from above. So, this is a fight that Legion can take and look to win. You see them going in now on the beat there from Zero. They're riding in. Can they find that early pick? No. Rainu is the one who takes down God Jr. So this is bad now for Primal Rage. They're going to have to make something work here. Without one of the healers, there's the Coalescence from N2D. Looking for a target. Zero's low. Biting around. Is it going to be able to isolate and take down Pashi Golden? Yes! And down goes
This
Free
is
Dizzy.
so huge.
Plague Doctor. They're all going down. God Jr. can't stall.
And that's going to be it. And the set, match, and point will all go over to Team Legion.
There it is.
Very strong showing from them, showing complete dominance over the control game type.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was a 3-game sweep for them. I respect the pick out of Primal Rage as we go into this recap. I respect this choice, knowing that they were going to have to make the 2-game comeback. But as you said, that game type just so far in Legion's pocket. Zero able to control the point, able to sustain so long.
Maya Gonzalez showing absolute dominance in the same way, being able to spin around, and then the self-sufficiency from Rain Uwu just being able to take out whatever enemies they need to.
Yeah, absolutely. Great individual play from Legion, but more than that, in understanding what the objective is for the control point and understanding the team composition,
there was
representing what they needed.
So many times that we saw Legion lose a team fight, but hold the point.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially there on the ball at the very end.
Yeah.
That sustain from Zero and Maya Gonzalez, you really go back and look at it, the amount of time that they've spent. They might have lost it at 60, maybe 50%, but they literally stayed there for so long and made it so hard.
Being able to just hold off until that point where Rare 101 could come in with a clutch ult, or Rain Uwu could come in with a very, very good pick.
Yeah.
Sneaky Turtle coming in with those reses the moment they needed them to win back the fight, because sometimes it would go 1 for 1 and they're like, we're at advantage, let's do it.
Absolutely, that was a great job there. We have to shout out the support, of course. You don't say a lot about the support.
You don't.
They're usually
they're healing. They're healing. They're healing. They're healing.
But
Sleep. Healing.
Sneaky Turtle, always there with the Coalescence when they were on the Moira. There with the reses and the awareness is mercy. I can't be the first person to fall.
Absolutely.
I can't get caught out. And we saw that out of them. So we want to say congratulations to Legion
and we saw some really good understanding of their own team comp from Primal Rage. Yeah. Not a whole lot of adaptation on the character switch side, but from what they did have, when it worked, boy did it work.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
That domination, that inability to get through, when they had the 2 shields able to be run, they were unstoppable. Yeah. And that aggression and that ability is what led them to that quick early lead at the beginning. But Legion was able to adapt, play around it, and understand that they needed to get in that butt, make it happen.
All right, so that will be the end of our match for today. This is the one game that we're going to do, and we will be here on Wednesday and on Friday as well with more games from the EDU Compton Showdown.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure if they're going to do anything else. I know the raffle winners for the first one were rattled off. Looking towards our production team.
Raffle winners have been announced.
They've been announced on the chat, so make sure to check chat, and if not, go rewatch the VOD and scour it for every single moment to find out if you won one of those delicious Pizza Hut brand Pizza Hut vouchers.
Absolutely.
There's more on Wednesday and more on
Yeah, and we'll have more on Wednesday and more on Friday. Remember to tune in there as well, or else those raffles will not be activated. The viewers today are not the viewers for those streams. So remember, you want all of that Overwatch action, come on back.
Make sure to follow the channel and be ready for us the next time we go live.
And make sure to follow this beautiful man right here on Twitter at Eli the Curry 1.
Yeah.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Cookin' with Jake. You can also follow him and his partner on Twitch at Mira
_LBC. But let's not be too focused on that right
Of
now.
course.
I just want to make sure you all show your love to the. Make sure you show your love to the channel. Make sure you let them know how much you appreciate what they're doing for the kids who have come through. Because at the end of the day, it is about these students, these esports athletes who have come together, put their time and their work into it. We were very happy. I was actually very impressed to see from both teams.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Their coordination, their understanding, you can really see how much that even if they weren't playing together before this 4-week camp, or even if they were, how much this is all solidified into not just a bunch of random people playing Overwatch over the summer, but what a team is.
Exactly.
Understanding that there's competitions and communication coming from all of them, because we saw sick combos from both of them. We saw ults into ults into ults into ults, making it happen and being able to delay when they needed to.
Absolutely. So we look forward to seeing even more of that spirit and competition on Wednesday and Friday. I have been Eli the Curry with my good pal, Kuba.
That's me.
And we will see you all next time.
Eat Pizza Hut.